here we go, y'all. 1-3-1 for defense.
Whoever comes out of this, it's a momentum
4-1
builder. It's a
C.
confidence builder. And
Getting
they
the
can
orb.
go into that decider series and make their way into playoffs and represent the
I don't know how
region.
much info he got.
Well, that is a very quick clear on the cam and mid. XLG going to be suspicious about this potential lurk forward.
Full retake.
As Spirit in position to maybe try to get the catch on Happyway. If he continues to scale forward, but it's going to be flexing, able to find the first kill. Lurker's going to be taken down by Happyway. Finds one in reply. Lukashu challenging in for this fight. Does take the brunt of the damage, but Happyway now going to be
they are whipping.
Lukashu with a repeat into Garrox, able to find Noman at the same time. Lysor now fighting forward, taking the fight right to their doorstep. We'll bring it back into a 2v2.
One enemy remaining.
Clean tap from life. Now just Leo backpedaling away. 70 HP.
Wow. Oh my god. It's looking whiffy as there. Holy shit.
Stingers across the board. Full armors as well for the majority of these players. Anticipating that outlaw on the other side of the hands of Lukashu. For now, we'll be looking to circumnavigate him. They are going into a stack, and it's a very quick pivot for DRG to try to slow this up. That drone's going to be sent down first and foremost as Spirit. Swing in the corner, able to find a good amount of damage. No man going to be taken low, but not taken down quite just yet. They can't align that Stinger, but the rest of the team absolutely does.
It's working too well.
XLG looking incredible. It's a very snappy shot here from Lukashu.
Spike planted.
He's going to need
out.
2 more of those. Right on
top
of the box is Raga and XLG.
Good force, yeah.
They take the game. They win it all 1-1. No man now with that outlaw. Ooh.
Stun. He missed the slide.
Slides into the corner himself, and now the tail went out. The updraft over the corner. No man.
Tough.
The movement able to get himself out to safety, and life just cannot capitalize. Now has to back away, and he has nothing but a classic in hand.
Yeah, beautiful paranoia there from Lysor as well to make sure that no man gets out of dodge. Very clean exit. That could have gone a lot worse.
We'll look to re-clear with that drone. The curveball going to be sent in. They know exactly where he's at, and Raga will be able to fish him out. Life eliminated. Molly over to the corner. Can also just step in. Why
is Masters matches so regional? Chill, man. Stop bringing it up, dude.
Run it back online. Would love to not have to use it in this round.
Unlucky draws, dude. All right, let me see someone with his Bando right here.
Just to ensure they gain the lead.
Yeah, XLG paused, though. Gave DRG the time they needed.
Spirits, what you got?
Get into place to try to set up this defense. They get a little bit of a spot, too, so it still is maybe going to get a little dicey for XLG.
Swap of the weaponry. Give that outlaw passed over. No man will take point, but it's going to be Spirit coming away with 2 with that bandit in hand with Lysor.
Spike down.
Backfilling that space. It's a couple eliminations as well.
Banger.
And Flexin, well, he's going to have to go TPing past
Banger
this one.
RL.
Will not be noted. No one in audio range. But to try to find the round win from here would be miraculous. So XLG well slated to move up 2-1.
Also the next game? Oh yeah.
Question of how costly
also
can
the
this
next
be made.
Game.
Player on the angle and Raga to take him down. XLG.
I don't know.
Clean stuff overall.
The game throughout was super close.
No man, just watching, waiting for this. The pop flash not going to be connecting onto him. Goes for the peek. He's able to find Spritz Z1 immediately. 3 peeks it, gets himself a second, but it's going to be Nick coming away with 2 kills as well. Both duelists now eliminated, and that run it back out of the equation. Does he do an immense amount of damage, and obviously cannot heal himself. Back up to full and Happyway. Well, continues to be on point with the aim. Immediately gets him back into an advantageous position. The C site opened up. WS Leo pushing forward, clearing that space.
What are the Knicks fans doing to the Spurs fans?
Will now be cleared out, but the plant can come through.
I didn't watch any clips or anything.
WS Leo a little bit deep here, but
apparently
play this
the Knicks fans were crazy after the match.
And not going to be playing back. Doesn't want to try to go for that Hunter's Fury. And he might just be regretting that decision. Lukashu, always a player to be respected. There's Happyway now needing to try to clutch this out. An incredible player in his own right. The double approach. Jumping up to Lumber, but Lukashu is on the angle.
Saving their asses.
Has them dead. DRG still trailing in that department. Would love to get these online. Seekers in particular.
Everyone thinks they're good until they play versus Jalen Brunson.
Just make this A-hit go. Looks like they will.
Well, but damn, yesterday they got us, huh?
A hell of a shot. Just to immediately shut down that ultimate. Relay bolt as well invested just to try to slow down the approach. No man still does go diving forward. Spirits one going to be taken down. this starts
It's a hard retake.
more difficult for them.
It's a very hard retake.
Can he get into a deep position though to try to utilize this?
Paranoia.
Is going to be my question for now.
Neon
set up
wall.
with the drone, sending that up into heaven, spotting out 2
They're
to
going
3
triple
players.
heaven. That's kind of cool. Let's see.
Info going to be gained. It's like
Here I go!
For this entry,
Oh!
down over the top of the box, able to find the first, looking for that transfer over to Lysor, but Lysor will be able to take him down, but Fukashi rallies back, 2 kills of his own. Drop down going to be coming in.
Wait a
with the
minute.
barrel stuff, is able to find no man, and now it is all on Happy Way. Once again, the Seeker going to be sent out. Fukashi will be taken down. Happy Way gets it into the 1v1.
Check the mouse. Check the mouse. Check the mouse. His mouse is moving. He's off.
Forward, closer and closer, has that elimination, gets over
I'm just
onto the
saying, bro.
fuse.
I don't know how they
Decently
retook that.
Giving yourself
Jackson
advantages
Dart
in every
and
one of these, and then you're giving DRG opportunities
Skatum?
to run it back with some big multi-kills,
Skababity?
some good retake efforts.
What's that motherfucker's name?
Going to be a pacey hit onto the C-side.
C-slam.
Plenty of players near enough by though for DRG.
Scatterboo. That boy Scatterboo. Come on, what are we talking about?
Way back to Paranoia, going to be sent forward, and Fukashi forced away, but no man as he tries to push up in the window. He just gets taken down as Fukashi has activated, finds himself another kill.
Jumping up is
Maybe a bit of
crazy.
an overstep as Lysor will be able to find that one, but they're still so
Oh
very
no.
favored. Leo.
The first dog kill of London.
Now moving up 4-2.
What that dog doing? Hold on.
A little bit more of an aggressive C push,
Does it?
and widely avoiding it. I think, you know, early in the round.
Would you say I got a burger flipper name?
Fukashi is going to be
Tarik
over there,
Selleck?
and that's often
Like,
kind
you
of the
wouldn't bat an eye
strategy
if I was
the
flipping those
CCN
burgers.
teams employ is avoid Fukashi at all costs early and try to put him in bad positions in post plants, but so far XLG can't accomplish
Tarik's
that.
a streamer name?
Well, there's one.
Damn.
Trade.
Nick, yeah. Will be the only casualty thus far. Relay bolt able to be avoided. The Paranoia as well going to be sent as they try to get this trap play sprung on WS Leo. It's way out of there, but let's have a listen in.
Come here, help you.
Okay, this one, okay, window.
안정로 돼요.
Wait, it's like
They look, they look.
Kevin.
They look.
English and Chinese?
Window. I'll Let's just go see. Oh, recording 10 seconds.
Not even talking to each other. They coming?
One sec. I got so. I can watch.
CT, well, they play. Care flank now, care flank.
Better fight CT.
I think they go flank, they go flank.
I have recon. I can recon.
And now the contact here at backside. Roger trying to push forward, but
One enemy
not
remaining.
ready for Flexen to be in that position. Clean turn back. Leo able to find himself a second. Looking for that third, but will be Spirit C1 to sit him down. DRG.
Oh yeah,
Players with
maybe
half
like
armors, but no outlaws inside on the DRG side.
a UFC. UFC's a sport, right? It's gotta be.
I'm just looking for a quick check down towards that sewer. And
Just because there's no
get it
wall,
spotted.
you know? It's still a sport.
Meanwhile, Refract activated as Spirit C1 wants to go on this push down into mid.
MMA is a sport. I
Don't have that
see. I see.
expired. Just takes the double dash out to safety.
The shock dart missed. I think it was supposed to clear the trip.
I think it was recalled.
Scout destroyed.
That or a late placement from Fukashi. Either way, they're avoiding having the Sova get rid of that util nice and early.
So they insert A, fake garage control.
Through the window. I
They're gonna
think
go
that
back
Flexen
A?
might have slipped that net. Doesn't get spotted, but isn't going to try to press the issue either. Decides to just back away.
Shanks retired
Yeah,
after
anyway.
1 year. I don't even think he made it to a year, did he?
There. But this whole time,
It was like
XLG
10
has had
months,
three
right?
players sitting here
I mean, yeah.
holding control, looking for that DRG
That's
push
true.
out. They're going to get
I guess
confirmation of
Valorant Pro
presence
could be in the
and
conversation as
heavy
well.
rotation from DRG.
Would you
They
consider
have
Valorant Pro as
phenomenal
athletes?
reads right now?
That's the next question.
They've really started to kind of figure out this XLG game plan.
I mean,
Spam kill. They got the
trying to
read on
swing a
this.
corner, and Nick just finds him on a timing. That is catastrophic.
Cyber
Roger
athletes.
now having to do everything.
Yeah.
Hunter's Fury finally going to be invested. Roger able to find that first elimination, but quickly gets traded out. Nick off the flank side. He's able to find the kill. He gets himself a
I've
third.
got your trail.
And
had the read,
XLG are
man.
getting shut down at every
remaining.
twist and turn.
10 seconds left.
The DRG just feels like they have the read, they have the aim, they have every key advantage. That's another ult committed to no avail now for XLG.
Yeah, again, nice sharp shots from WSAO, but it is going to be Fukashi right at the end that takes him down.
Fukashi.
That's going to be another gun dropped.
I'm an
That is
athlete
so
somewhere in
scary
the world.
for XLG that, you know, you've got Fukashi on one side of the map who's going crazy, Nick on the other side, so the extremities of the map are completely locked out.
And now you're pushed back to another thrifty attempt.
Who's more athletic, me or Ludwig?
Sheriff's a bandit and a stinger to try to make a go of this one.
We haven't found out that answer yet.
As Raga looking to lead the charge forward into the C site, but again, the heavier
Find out in the next
DRG
YouTube
is
video.
leading on this side of the map, ready to counteract this. Meanwhile, Lurk, okay, not going to go punished. Happyway lucky to be alive as that cage is about ready to fall. Plant does not go
Unfortunately,
through,
it's probably
Ludwig.
Ludwig.
Two belter shots. His flexing spears, he wants to be taken down. The ult can be popped as well, and it's enough of a distraction. And Nick wants to try to collect this. He will be able to find Raga after all. Gets himself a second no man eliminated, but Lysor gets this into a 2v1. The plant can now come through safely. Happyway scaling forward and will be able to land the shot. It's going to be a MasterCard thrifty for XLG to find their third round win. Can't always be sunshine and rainbows.
It can be?
Bit of dismay there, but DRG still with a pretty heavy lead. Oh my God, no man.
Come on.
Just catching strays left, right, and center. Cover going.
He's up.
Another brutal way to try to kick off this round. Push forward into the cage.
Oh, yeah. Fargo, okay. Thought he goes on in the back for a second.
And now it's a 2v4.
Cypher Lurk. Observer.
Nowhere to go, nowhere to TP to. Happyway. Ooh,
wow.
Got dinked, but able to kill anyway.
Oh, and it's close.
That's
to being taken out by
close.
that wall bang. He's going to try to rescale this position. Kashu's still very suspicious of it, and with the swing out, yeah, will eventually be able to find it. That leaves Lysor now in a 1v3.
Dude, I know that we're used to it, chat.
The spot out.
I know that we're used to it because it's
DRG
been like
up to
this since the
7.
start of Valorant,
A
but
lead
dude,
confirmed
the
at
fact that you get a
half.
damage report after you die is insane.
Couple guns. in
Crouching
the hands.
there is
Happyway
interesting.
and Lysor, otherwise
They're
Bandits and
faking
a
C
Sheriff,
pop.
which frankly
going
XLG
B.
looks good with.
Whaley ult.
Scott back, ready to go. The saturate into the corner of the double
Wow,
dash.
well done.
Dead. The spike on the floor. No man
Quite
only
simple.
able to find the one shot, and now it is just WS Leo. A 1v4, a hopeless endeavor.
Damn, everyone had XLG.
to
But to
really
be
make a go of
fair,
this.
it seems like DRG is the best Haven team.
And
And
no
then
util
they're like
to even try to
kind of
assist in
ass
it.
in the other maps. I don't know.
He has to give his life over. Can't survive this round. No weapons to be recovered. No spike to die to. Just has to pick left or right and see if he can find one, and he will find none. Nick will get him in the end. It's going to be DRG
showing
now
the
up 8-3.
economy. True.
Ahead in a lot of different aspects
All right.
of the game right now.
8-3, last round of the half.
Slide in, relay pull, not going to pop the overdrive in behind this as well. Life just trying to see if he can find anything.
Oh my God, he's behind the wall, though.
Stray shots through. He won't be able to, but this does establish an immense amount of
One
map
off Sky
control
ult.
for DRG around A.
And it gets Nick.
XLG
very
have
close to
no
the
idea what to
Seekers,
do,
one away.
bro.
So all that space gained gives you a ton of map control here too. Kashu's got the early warning system right on the C site. Looks like a bit of a crunch.
If they take that space, they just
Out the
get
cam.
Life set up on a line with that operator, and now everybody else can continue to lean between C and B.
Saw one window, one garage.
DRG are playing this incredibly well.
Fake Omen ult.
There's a Lysor just TPing back
Spam
out.
kill?
No, man. I don't
No,
believe in
man.
curses, but at a certain point, I'm starting to become convinced. He's
They're worried
died
about the Omen
3
ult.
times, and they haven't been able to see him.
Your Preds at this stage haven't convinced me.
Oh,
Good
tough.
point. But here's that op.
What
Never
the
cleared it
fuck
out.
is
Right.
Happyway going, bro? He's too
He is just
happy.
picking them to
30
pieces.
seconds
He's looking for another Lysor.
Damn.
Will be able to sit him down, but again, it's going to be a 2v4.
Cypher ult's nice.
The neural theft invested. I believe the
Triple
third one of this
flank.
half is Bukashu. Just been racking them up so quickly.
Oh my God, I wonder if we could have spammed
Spike
them.
planted.
Like gets into play. There's
Holy
Hunter's Fury,
shit.
but yeah,
1v4
no opportunity to use
Lysor.
it. Bukashu
Everyone watch,
immediately
everyone
there.
watch.
Shuts him down on that exit back over to Long, and now
Wait,
emergent
oh,
pass
1v4.
sent down Lysor, slowed
Here,
up
we
with no real angle to try to play around. The
Go.
heater will expire, but the defuse is being stuck. He is dead. Bukashu's got 3, and DRG
Nice try.
get up to 9.
Just gonna slowly scale forward, and I mean Leo's all on his own.
It needs to be good for at least one here, if not more.
Good blind,
Paranoia
huh?
goes across. Bukashu starting to
I saw
scale
him.
forward. He's been spotted out now and will be
He's getting
overwhelmed.
jumped.
Spitzy one able to find that kill.
Raga?
frantically trying to push forward. Will only be good for the
Oh.
single kill.
Hey, at least it was a
Spitzy
quick one, huh?
finds 3. Life gets another. And now it is just Happyway.
Spike planted.
Trying to clutch this out.
Slim Alec.
Solid and clean kill onto Bukashu. Gets rid of the raid boss, but there are still plenty of characters to try to dispatch. This Trailblazer will have the spot out, and he's going to try to reposition or at least fake his way back into heaven. The heals again.
Peek off me.
Through. Double swing ready from the one side. Player at hell will be taking the fight and taking that kill. DRG. Both pistols are theirs. They hit double digits. XLG trailing by 7. And again, it is just WS Leo alone. Same position. The rest of his teammates quite far away. Mysore the nearest one, but he's going to go pushing out into mid. WS Leo tries to take that fight, gets the headshot through, but cannot confirm the kill onto Bukashu.
Spike planted.
This tripwire now going to be broken. He's got this outlaw trying to watch the angle. Bukashu just going to go backpedaling away.
Z angle.
With a botch on the camera setup, but Z1 pushing forward, swinging the corner. It's a gorgeous headshot from Happyway, but he needs a hell of a lot more.
Nice shots. 3v3, wait!
Nice work. But Flexen hasn't lined up. This way down is there.
My bad.
And with that final peek in, Nick.
It's fake news, y'all. Chill.
Now you're coming into full rifles as XLG. Can't make any more mistakes, and oh boy.
Wow.
That's why he's taken care of,
Stunned.
but still damage done.
And blinded.
Sprinting at him. Flexing as well, storming his way forward.
What the fuck is Virus doing?
And pray through this smoke, but not going to be rewarded for that quite just yet.
Oh my god, it's TP heaven!
Shot does connect. Roger going to be taken out well.
Oh my god!
He's able to find 2, breaks his
What a
ankles with the
sick
drop
TP
down, but
in
it
the
doesn't
middle of
really
all
matter too
that.
much. He gets them into a 2v1.
That was actually awesome.
They look to get up to map point. Swinging the
Wow!
He's not ready.
Straight domination,
DRG.
son! This match could have been an email. This match could have been a text message. This match could have been a...
No other choice as XLG.
What's worse than that?
No armor for Happyway, just a Guardian.
Drone going to be seeing plenty in mid. Mysore dead.
Entry on B.
Flexing able to find him over there on
Rarga,
the side.
what doing, brother?
Top on B. He ends up getting picked, but Z1 and Bukashu both going to be eliminated, and Happyway finds another scale forward out of garage. Rewarded with another kill. XLG, some signs of life to be shown here.
Hell no, I can't, Kobe.
No,
I can't.
Back.
But let me know if you find out, dog.
The ultimate. He can pick up the spike. And ult up immediately going to be invested off the back of that. Gets himself into a smoke, but it's a quick scale coming through. Has to now reposition.
Bro, I've been in and out of this match, man.
On the side behind
not gonna lie, like
gun barrel. Not gonna be spotted, and that's a confident swing from Nomad, and exactly what you need to be seeing. If
I got no fucking idea what's happening in this map.
There's Fury getting close to the ult cycle for DRG. So this round, winnable for XLG. Just need to get there. That's the struggles.
Fast lane out. Trip going to be cleared. Spirit Z1 able to just dive over the top. Makes his way over to Plat, and he tears them asunder. Nomad and Happyway both eliminated. Roger immediately snapped back on the ultimate. Just around the corner and already eating more damage. Hunter's Fury sending a desperate bid from WS Leo, but there hasn't even been a tap on this plant. Roger will be able to find one with the spray and pray. He'd been taken so low, so Nick immediately rewarded with it now. WS Leo needing to pull off a 1v3, and Bukashu is on the
GG.
Dominance on Haven. DRG. They take their map.
Fastest.
And they find their first win on the global stage as an organization. Yeah, and I
Sing
really
me a lullaby,
like
ass motherfucker.
a lot of the Waylay stuff.
Venus Raid? Brother, it's been 30 minutes!
Great job getting info.
Call the ISP, threaten to sue!
Really smart things, but right around
threaten to sue, man! What the fuck?
Turbo not going to be connecting as a quick refract out.
Bro, it's been like 15, hasn't we?
Push forward, finds that kill. Raga,
we just
from tower will be able to find one.
For the 13-4.
Bukashu's headshot dies. Trade's coming back in as Nick lurking forward in front of Jen.
Not gonna lie, I would have moved out yesterday. That shit's tilting as fuck. DRG? Yo, wrap this shit up.
Himself a second and now.
Wait, no. I told you. Yeah, DRG, sorry.
Seconds of damage going to be dealt, but he runs out of bullets.
Listen, dude. Honestly, I got no horse in this race. Straight up. But I'm down to be a DRG fan. Pack these bags, man. I'm sorry, bro. Let's pack these fucking bags, because
Nick, the little reposition, the quick pivot on an O-Man. He has looked sharp today as well.
I don't know.
DRG.
I just feel like I got no horse in the race.
Absolutely flowing.
Venus Raid. That's tough, man.
They haven't really been playing.
I'm playing Valorant and CS at the same time over here, dude.
Everyone.
Exactly.
Raga at the same time.
Not gonna lie, my PC faster.
Fuck. There, but looks like DRG
until I pull up fucking
hit
2 Twitch tabs.
This time around. Is Cage going to be popped? The camera's still going to be situated there in the tripwire. Not yet cleared out on the
Let's try to watch this game a little more closely, because last map, I'm not going to lie, I was watching, but not really.
DRG corralled in a happy way. That is a big win to be found as life will get taken down by Fukashu.
4v4 post. Bonus for DRG.
Gotta break through Flexen. Spirit Z1 here.
Big fight on main. The Spectre running gun. Flexing gets both. Here's one more.
It's 2 players left. No
a 3-piece perhaps.
Just looking to try to swing out.
That is cringe.
Challenges with that Spectre and he wins
oh my god. XLG are gonna lose.
DRG.
Just nigh unbeatable.
Steven.
So it's gonna be sheriffs for XLG in this one. Playing it pretty close to the vest. And
Nerve, aka
DRG's
Megan's boyfriend.
If there's gonna be another push out, and they're gonna be very aware that, you know, this could be around absolutely where XLG just tries to group up and get aggro.
Raga out pretty wide here, but that second peak is a little bit delayed, so Fukashu's still able to come away with that kill.
You know how the pros will play like a deathmatch or like a ranked game to warm up before they like play?
Weapon can be collected.
Should I like before the watch party starts like
love to pass that over to
react to like a fucking VOD before the actual matches start to warm up?
Blinded out, the double dive forward, the spot out, and quite a bit of damage there on the happy way, but he's still able to find life. Critical headshot. Cannot find the follow-up quite just yet. Backpedal into the Nightfall send, but it's going to be Nick now eliminated. No man finds Spirit Z1. Flexen cannot line it up. Happy way with the crouch. Dodges the shots. It's a MasterCard thrifty for XLG.
Deserves to be bullied about it. No joke.
That right there.
Like a bad habit.
Good round from XLG in terms of using their util to get information and making plays off the back.
Hold by. Focus.
Bring back into the map.
Hey, when I start drifting off, you guys gotta say focus.
Be right as rain, but
or something, dude. We need like a trigger word.
Plenty of economy to try to chew through from DRG. Should be able to piece together a majority of a buy if they should drop this
outside T-spawn. 5-man hold.
Them try to funnel an orb here.
Trying to wait for a push
to get that run it back going, but they were thwarted at the
Cam on arcade.
Initial target over towards A main. So
not really much info for
considering how they want
XLG.
to do this. XLG get confirmation they're still present.
How do you fight back here?
They're trying to take this fight. Pop flash going to be sent through. It's going to be good for one, but Fukashu just counter swinging in. Strikes him down, makes it a 1-for-1. So run it back going to be gained in death. As WS Leo trying to maintain control of this position.
40 seconds, brother.
Quite a bit of damage at the start, but
they're forcing the issue here. Full retake on B.
Try to end this at A. No consideration of a rotation towards B.
I like this by XLG.
Gun here.
Where is it? 30 seconds left.
That's going to be sent. Pop flash attempt there. WS Leo trying to make a play. But it's going to be no man.
James!
Top of Raptor comes away with 2. Spotted on the gun barrel. He's able to backpedal fast enough. Now, how are you really meant to try to get this spike in play? Nick will just be given the opportunity to drift his way forward onto the side.
Wow. Sick shot. 2v2.
Finds the opening kill. Happy way eliminated. Now a 2v2. The peek in. He's got to get it all done. Armageddon forces him forward behind the box. 3 bullets remaining.
Go back!
Toggles the camera for a brief little second. Now he's only got 1 shot.
What opportunity was shit swing, Fukashu? What was that? You did all that to lose like that?
To get XLG, their second round.
That Cypher ult. It just felt like they really wanted to make sure that they could get that in play. I think it would have been better if they maybe left one player there at A main, threw a bit of a fake, and
as someone who plays Cypher, I would never check my. I'm kidding. I would check my
really
cam.
Wanted to use the
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I would definitely do that. I'm in a 1v1 on A. I check my cam arcade during the clutch. Nope, still no one arcade. Back to the clutch. That's so trolled, though.
Quite a bit of damage.
I don't think it's a fat finger. I think it's like a panic low-key, but it could be a fat finger.
Stealth drone not going to see anything around halls. Curious if this means
Fukashu and Flexen with the hero rifles.
It looks like that's exactly what they want to do.
Yeah, this is
I've got your
patience and good timing. Flexen watching the backside
Skyle.
here, but the Seekers give away the script.
Yeah, great timing on this one. Cage pop door open. Seekers will just get cleared out. Still continuing to leave 2 players on that side, but now the rotation starting to come in. Clear of that trip wire, the drip down.
Oh, bad swing.
Right. Will lose his ultimate. Conchu is able to find no man.
What are you doing with the bird, bro?
It takes him too long.
Bro thinks he's a zookeeper. What was that? He's doing tricks in the air.
I know exactly.
Last players down. That will have to be invested in.
Life wins this, I go bald.
Completely and utterly given away. Tries to escape up the top of the rope, and he cannot. And XLG suddenly have marched their way back into this map, tying it up 3-3. Leading the charge once again for the team.
I know you know I'm on top of it, dude.
Saw the stat card there during
exactly. Like it's out of my control at this point.
Shows you how rough that opening performance was, but here today, Bukashu, he is showing up. Can they separate themselves from XLG once again, or will XLG be able to gain the lead?
Watch your eyes.
Some pressure going to be applied here. Flash going to be connecting, the orbital strike going to be called in, but that clutch from the north side.
Take the road!
Salvo's going to be tempted. He's just trying to stick around and hold his own. Will only be good for the one.
I guess he got his one.
Thought for sure he would have just taken the exit down the rope. At the same time, though, here in the
L off angle. He doesn't know his angles. Right arm. It's a right arm angle. He sees you first, no?
Felt like he was going to be favored 10 times out of 10.
I'm a chud and I know that. That is crazy to get one.
Pushing forward is only going to be good for the one. Happy way cleans it up.
Panic, way
in this post plant now.
W.
Players situated on the site. Double dash forward into the refract. Out of the open is happening. Oh! And Spirits he won. He has them lined up. And he may have just rescued this round. The saturate dodge. The headshot connecting. It's Raga.
Check the mouse! Check the mouse!
Into the 1v1, but the time is going to be gone. The swing out, he will have the spray down, but there's just nothing more to be done. He has to accept his fate.
What the f is Raga doing?
Will regain the lead by 1.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker for XLG.
It's a triple dish approach from DRG. Look at that, crunch their way forward into this A site, but for now, no contact to be found. Looking for that sees Molly. Practice ready, so just trying to scale forward, get a catch here. Here's Raga, but nothing to be found quite just yet. Some poke and prod. The saturate going to be chucked in. Life looking for the reset to try to take down Raga on the other side, but he just cannot quite clean that up. But Flexen.
They're getting flanked, man.
Takes out line towards swings the corner. The timing is just so very tough.
XLG looked like hot ass. It was an eco round, though.
And in the end, it looked like it was going to be a very scrappy round.
Ain't nothing scrappy about it, brother.
Clean for DRG.
Call unders up. This shit's over.
For the map because of a type of default you're running. Now DRG just going to swing right over to the other side. Going to move Happyway and his util over to the front of A. Getting a little bit more proactive, our XLG.
Double Prowler immediately going to be used. Doesn't allow them to scale. The season's not in deep enough either. So Flex just
Roger, you're not him. Back up. Oh, he's in.
Second is going to be taken down. Life now trying to pile forward with that ult in play. But XLG are just shutting them down in every twist and turn.
Wow.
Life on the exit. And now the
My
last
lurking duelist. My Phoenix is the last guy alive.
Which will help them build up that economy.
Love that shit, brother.
No doubt about it. Great
me and you, not much different, Life.
Talking about another one of those players who
isn't it hella awkward when you're playing Jet and your whole team is dead?
That one
on the site execute.
Very clean.
Not only are you alive, but you still have dash.
To be the 1v5 miracle.
That goes to show you didn't even think about going in.
And there's Cypher.
You have all your bullets, all your ammo, and you still have dash.
Should be
everyone's dead. It's awkward, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I feel the pressure.
Get the plant through. It's no guarantee. It's not guaranteed.
Here's that camera toggle. Well, these players getting closer and closer to Dish. He's losing his window of opportunity. Trying to even get the spike in play. But yeah, we'll swing the corner. It's going to be a flawless from XLG. After all, it's Happyway.
Let's get hurtful then. Let's get hurtful. Take the gloves off. Let's fight, bro. Let's get hurtful, man. Let's get hurtful then. Stop around. Let's get hurtful. None of this bullshit, bro. Say it how it is.
And a couple sheriffs. Just a guardian for Spirit Z1.
Nah, that pissed me off, man. Are you kidding me, dude? I worked my entire life, dude.
Really fast rotation though from XLG.
Blood, sweat, and tear, you pussy. You couldn't walk a day in my shoes.
Spirit Z1 having the drop down. Removes that.
Shimmer, by the way.
Around Sands will be able to spot the two players out. Shoot that lone vandal in hand, arriving. Hits that drop. Nick is able to find one, but the trade up is there. XLG looking good as Life and Spirit Z1 both get eliminated. Now Nick is dead as well. The spike on the floor. Lukaku having to do an immense amount of work if they want to get back into this round.
Got the spike.
Tarik complain about packet loss IRL.
Looks like they're going to try to maybe
Bro, imagine.
break their back towards halls or even maybe suddenly drift their way out of here.
It's like
Or do they fight in the sands?
a stressful moment.
Open the door, though.
Oh,
Never
wait a
mind.
minute.
They pick one
It's a
apiece, they find
stressful
their
moment
targets, and now they're all
or an
disinvested
awkward moment.
themselves into a
And I'm like, bro,
2v2.
I'm getting packet lost right now. What's happening?
Door opened up 30 seconds
My
remaining
starting
in this
to lag
round.
out.
30 seconds left.
No more. Bolts to try to work
Oh,
with
both
here.
spotted. 25
Some
seconds.
Shots fired out in Lysor, tagged to 65.
Any util? No.
They now have to be committed to this
Up, down.
position. They just stack
Bro,
up.
DRG,
Save that high-low.
DRG look
Make this
like
not
they have no
impossible for
fucking
Flexit
idea
to
what they're
break.
doing.
The trip cleared, swings in, and he cannot find a single kill. XLG
They look
tie it
like-
up at 5-5.
It's only 5-5, chill.
Here.
You're almost able to break through as DRG. Some opportunities.
Oh, Raga.
Oh!
Dangerously pushing forward that outlaw.
You won't keep going. You won't keep going, pussy.
The DRG.
You won't keep going.
go，馬上回來，回來。一嚟睇 break，被中。
Break the drone.
Yeah break。
I break.
開飛機嗎？
We're grouping up.
提嗎？你
開麥
一大是肯定有狙的。你提嗎？他開大了，兄弟。
可以，我可以丟一眼，我可以丟打飛機行嗎？
來，發射 ，go go。
I stay, go. What?
Spike down. Attacker spawn.
Nick is pissed.
繼續，沒事，
挖
繼續。
起來，挖起來。來嘛，兄弟們。OK。
Nick lit up, and it seems like
Bro, who's
DRG
calling these
still
shots, bro?
trying to figure
Skyhook
out
came
where
in, they
can
said
take
fast
this
A. Fuck
spike.
it, we ball. There's 4
Rotations
there.
from XLG have been on point. Z1, the double entry forward, got the spot out here under this player, but Lysor is still able to win out that fight. The orbital strike is going to be committed into this round as DRG frantically wants to try to rescue it. Baseball set up.
Oh my God.
Drifting further forward.
Oh my God.
Up through the smokes, but hasn't been.
Where the fuck are you? Bro thinks he's fucking Harry Potter in these smokes.
Reveal going to be going through. Pikachu runs out of bullets and Flexin runs out of life. XLG back into the lead.
They're not even playing ranked, bro. They're playing
Potential to make
unrated.
this a 7-5 half.
We can't even call this
They're
shit
doing
ranked.
such a nice
6-5, by the way.
Nick does have his ult. No man has an Armageddon.
Bro.
Not going to be too close. Maybe Spirit Z1 gets into his. Lysor as well, one away from an orbital strike. So a lot of
And the
things
best
that
part
can
is they
swing
gave
one
us
way
the
or
regional,
another
dude.
based off a kill.
Soundtrack towards tower. Happyway, however, just playing forward on the side is still able to find life. Z1 just frantically bouncing in the corner. Will eventually get taken down as Pikachu warms up. Clears out Lysor as well.
3v3? I mean, look, I know we're beaming, but DRG have 5 rounds.
Bolts exhausted. Double approach from tree side. Trailblazer as well as that stealth drone trying to spot out anything that they could possibly get.
Bounce that shit.
Already Flex could absolutely slip this approach. Pop flash ensures that there's no one forward into the smoke. Nick able to find the one, but Raga then takes him down. Molly invested. The swing of the corner and Flexi just
Yo, we're going up and we're going down.
He's trying to get himself in the tower. Knock themselves out. They're going to double face forward into this one, and Pikachu eventually able to win this to take it into the 1v1. The swing in the corner. Stays crouched, gets that kill, and XLG, they rescue this half.
The clown show in this bitch, huh?
Well, this is a real opportunity
they
to
fucking
send this to split.
They play 12 hours a day, dude, to entertain
Wonderful.
us.
Always great games you feel like on there.
Heart on their sleeve.
And Pikachu both playing forward into the smoke. The push coming
How did he
through,
see
and
him?
Can't move forward anymore. Pulled the trigger. And he's able to find that kill. Pikachu gets the other now. It's just a little bit of trading places.
Wait a moment.
But a player advantage is all of DRG.
Spike planted.
And that's on the south side of the B site. Consideration given for a push through that underpass.
No man. James, I mean. James versus the world.
No man isolated. Curveball going to be sent in.
Good.
They're able to find the kill. The defuse now tapped. Raga able to find
Raga's
one, but
dead.
immediately dealt with. Pikachu clears
Leo!
that shot. Leo on the follow-up, able to find one, but now needs to try to separate these kills, and he
Not gonna cut it, brother.
Perfect in the pistols.
Let me get one round in
DRG,
there.
they take
One
another,
round.
and they are 1 round away from tying it up. They still need to try to fight their way forward against these 4 players from DRG, and Life is able to strike first. Lights are going to be taking down Raga on the dive in. He's able to find a second, but Happyway gets traded. Back out. Pikachu on arrival has the outlaw in hand.
Bro, Raga's feeling it, bro. The worst part of all of this is Raga is finally warmed up, but is it far too
Yeah,
late?
they're just mirroring XLG the whole way here. Got the great crossfire set up. Oh, life. That looked like a juicy setup to get a multi-kill. Wants to start taking a little bit of space.
Bro's LARPing to not know what LARPing is. It's actually next level. LARP section. Focus.
Peek into B. He needs to be headshots if he wants to take him down. Otherwise, he needs that 2-tap. Same time, though. Curveball into the haunt. The swing out from this whole side. And that is going to be DRG delivering themselves on a silver platter. Players getting a kill apiece. Flexen will be able to pursue deep enough to find a kill on
This is their bonus, right?
Kasha quickly arriving on the scene to try to shut this down. But no damage dealt. Able to get the spot out. He's been revealing. Able to find a happy way. I'm going to have to see that one in the replay for sure.
Here.
But this is still an arduous task to try to get this bonus converted.
For me?
7 rounds remaining in this outlaw.
Flick of the.
Consideration on the molly, but Flexen pushing forward, finally able to get the spot on life.
He hit him. Wow.
Connect with that
Not
shot.
bad damage, bro.
Top to bottom.
Only 2 players home.
Launching smoke.
Trailblazer to lead the way. Stim Beacon going to be chucked out as well. Raga ready to go for the dive in.
It's on.
Let's see off to go. Well, it's going to be a big reveal. Flexen able to find himself a bullet between the eyes. Ukashu will be able to take down the enemy Sky. So 4v4 with the double dash forward. Raga trying to take that space, but Nick pushing forward to top gen.
Ukashu got another.
Ukashu still fighting, but his back is turned as he strafes out onto the site in the heavyweight. He takes that every single day of the week. Now Spirit Z1.
He's gonna get spotted.
The 1v2 clutch and the neural theft is going to be invested. Saturate to the side as he gets revealed. He's trying to isolate it, swings forward, but it doesn't.
Oh my god, that was terrible. I'm sorry.
Gets the eliminations, gets the 3K, and XLG get up to 9.
Just looking for that early aggression again, being patient, just like we saw in the anti-bonus.
And they're fully anticipating a south side crunch. Trailblazer, though, leaning forward into halls.
They're going A, unlucky, bro.
That will have XLG now starting to scale towards that site. Just Nick nearby with the sheriff. Stealth drone will be sent out. Sky smokes, all 3 going to be committed. Not worried about that disposition.
They reacted like they should have done something. They should have smoked out A main at least to scare them.
The 3 players will start working their way towards that.
They didn't do anything to scare them from A.
And Happyweight gives it a consideration. He checks back. And just behind this tripwire. And Wiley will be able to keep these players contained. So Spike now in play. DRG. How do they remotely try to get themselves back into this one?
What the fuck?
Just trying to find the catch. We'll be able to find one, but Lysor refills that space, takes down 2. The Vandal now lost. And it's just Nick and Flexen trying to see if they can get any sort of damage through. At this around here, it feels hopeless for DRG. No real way. They're trying to fight their way back into this one. Nick will just get flanked. Roger will take him down, and XLG will get themselves up to double digits. Yeah. 3 more rounds to go to push us to a map 3.
Make those push-outs like that, then you're going to have a tough time, especially with just the ecos in hand.
And now Vukashu has to go for Glass Cannon Guardian.
That's tough.
Given that force in the previous round.
They have no info.
Just critical disadvantages that could absolutely unfurl this for DRG.
There's no ability to confirm that Prowler here for DRG. They threw one through, they spam a little bit, and XLG just cuts sound.
Oh, they're fucking doomed.
Stone's made its way forward. Vukashu just tucking into the smoke. Trying to fish for
where is Brimstone to smoke? How is Brimstone so far away he can't even smoke? And they have no info. Like, what? We can't even get a B main smoke for 10 years.
Considering that Trailblazer
it's actually insane.
Foremost, but can just stay put for now. Run it back. Gonna be sent. Stim Beacon down. Curveball out through the cage, but the stun is in. Life held it at bay in a happy way.
So bad.
Flexen gonna be tagged up. Refract gonna be taken away. Little exit there. Over towards safety. As Happyway tries to hold the door. Nick will be able to find the one. No man with a kill. And Raga joining in as well. Just locks him out. Holds him in this spot. Vukashu upgrades his way to a Vandal, but the time has just gotten away. There is no hope for this round. XLG will advance up to an 11th round win, 2 away from sending up.
They have no info.
And there's no money.
The smokes player is not close enough to smoke both sides.
The next one. And again, it's just so hard for
There's
DRG
no resistance, no
they're
traps.
Not able to confirm anything off that early prowler. They have to just kind of guess that maybe that was a little bit of a fake, a little bit of a ruse. Instead, again,
we're just guessing. We're just guessing.
Slowly marching their way forward the rest of the way through.
So 4 sheriffs and a stinger to try to get back into this. Deny that map point away from XLG. A little bit of juking there with a Trailblazer. Gets the spot out just on the 1.
Yeah, I like this though from XLG. You see the Phoenix, and a lot of the times it's been the double duelists paired together here for DRG, so go the other way. Quick rotations though.
A molly, a smoke.
And over the molly goes Raga.
The most resistance we've seen all game.
The reveal is there, but he has a refract at the safety, so Flexen is unable to capitalize off that one. Meanwhile, Nomad and Lightsor are able to find 2 kills as Vakashu and Light both get taken down. Just dead on the site, dead at Arcade.
Love to see him make a pivot here.
It's a good hold.
They slowed the approach, but XLG is still going to be feeling so very favored here. They'll continue to rescale forward. Orbital Strike going to be coming in. Top of the rope there from Spirit Z1. Now he will fall. The cleanup is going to be swift and just. XLG. From a catastrophic start on this map to now, map point.
Oh, boy, who's second on the board for DRG here.
Don't send me in, bro. I ain't trying to lose in this match.
This needs to hit, and it does not. Raga just swings out, takes the fight, and absolutely knocks him out of the park. Conversion trap's not going to be set in a desperate bid. Refract out the safety.
Wow.
Going to be lobbed in. There's that orbital.
Actually good util.
Will be able to find 2. Heavyweight gets himself an elimination, finds
but
the second
somehow
as
it's a 2v2 still.
2v2. Flexen, unable to confirm
Big
the kill
kill
until just then. Andreas Leo does fall. Happyway take his weapon of choice. Now we'll just backpedal. Let's try to fake the footsteps.
Ooh, sneaky, sneaky. He's got Cypher ult.
Rescale. Does he commit the neural theft?
Low key, wait till 20 seconds, then Cypher ult. Chat, thoughts?
To try to clutch
wait
this out,
until very late.
To bring this map to an end.
There's a chance you force yourself into going A while they're both here, but I would rather take that risk and let them rotate.
It's a bit of
but now it's like,
setup.
Oh my god.
The fight, but Vakashu will win it. DRG not
I
done
wait
yet.
very late and then I Cypher ult, and if they're both there, it's unlucky, but I hope they rotated.
Still, where Vakashu is of course generally going to be on B, so you're pretty well aware of that. But
what's a Rey Mysterio? 619.
Do a good job of nullifying that Cypher, using again this extra layer of drones. Happyway. He's got some reinforcements.
Making a lot of noise in this push. Spirit Z1 backing away from the angle now. It's going to be Nick playing forward and clean taps as he takes them.
Wow.
Monstrous with the Guardian. And that should be more than enough for DRG to continue to run this back.
30
have to be a
seconds
2v5 as flash attempt can be sent. Spirit Z1 is dashing his way through the doors.
That would have been sick flash to peek with.
This approach.
While he's dashing away.
XLG are completely
better to play
boxed
numbers
and locked out of this site.
1 enemy remaining.
Damn.
Vakashu arrives on the south side, finds Raga, nothing to be carried.
Money's really good still. XLG got a pause left. Full buy still.
Unfortunately, I mean, Nick gave a
trap setup that we saw earlier,
did not opt
but they're going arcade.
Does have that alongside the neural theft. Ready to go.
What a shot.
God, Flexen. Able to find Raga. That one ends up looking a little bit lucky. Catching a bit of that one now. Vakashu is going to be struck down. Lightsor was able to find a kill there. The Armageddon immediately gets called in. XLG, they find their window of opportunity. They think they can end this right here, right now. And Life, he will get taken down as Happyway just swoops forward and immediately destroys 2 players. Swing in the corner, Lightsor finds Flexen, and now it is all on
They
deck.
had the trap set up. I don't know what happens. Low key, like miscoms or something. I think their comms are fucked.
One player. Double tuck into the corner. The heels coming through, making sure that Lightsor is top back up. And this just looks nigh impossible.
Spike planted.
Tripwire as well in his face. Leo on the swing, gives him a freebie.
Bring them down.
And could that cost him everything?
Did he expect one more guy to say it? Does he know?
Clears the trip, the scale forward from Happyway. The 1-2
Wow.
face, and he cannot
Nice try.
separate him. A massive round for Happyway, coming alive alongside alongside XLG. They will push us the distance.
Doesn't remember any part of it the next day.
Split all
yeah, I don't.
He needs to be good. For one, if not two, but the Trailblazer will lead the charge. Wide swing out from Hathaway, able to collect that opening kill. Life now going to be taken down. Blind is in there, and Flexit is able to find himself a second.
Wow, that's too. I know it looks like hindsight, but how are you playing there alone?
Tag down to 22 HP, but the plant can come through.
When they have a Sky, like, is that not just like a death sentence, or am I like hindsight?
Screen side, and a dink is going to be found. Lysor taken low. Raga taken down. Vakashu able to find the kill, gets himself into a 1v1. He's only with 10 health.
Find it for heaven.
A deep pullback from Happyway in a reposition. Could rotate up the ramp if he wants. Kashu has to check every possible angle. And there you go. The approach now up into heaven. The flash at the ready. The turn of that, and Happyway will just swing and take him down.
That's right.
Finished.
I know.
Because EU.
They've got a good read on this round to DRG.
Toxins going up.
They've really kind of sussed out XLG's tendency here. It's just, can they do any damage?
There.
Vakashu, the first to fall. Orb grab going to be coming in. Happyway on this. Shots kind of dance around his opponent, but Flexit again is able to deliver on two. Happyway and Raga both are going to be eliminated.
Yo! The bandit!
What a start for Flexit.
That was sweet, man.
So you're able to find some significant damage here. No man may be able to swap the Marshall over for a Spectre, depending on where it's been dropped. Would be right there around main, and that's where Life is now arriving, but with just the classic in hand. It's just so unfavored to try to make a real go of this.
Spectre.
Sees the Spectre, but all these weapons are out into the open.
Damn, he dinged him too.
Nice headshot.
Spirit Z1.
What am I eating soup?
4 HP though.
Can't really tell you what kind, but
yeah, we're very
it's got like noodles and meat and
especially given that No Man still does have the paint shell.
I don't know what it's called,
in the right position. Initial burst. We'll just clean up the kill. Here's the Prowler ringing out with that outlaw. And you've still, oh god, you know, 3 players susceptible to it.
Oh, it's Vice Util.
Thorns down.
Jumping over on the entry, Raga making his way forward. No Man able to still get on top of Nick. Barrel stuffs him in Happyway.
2 kills.
Outlaw in
GG.
hand. Cleans up 2 kills.
That's bonus too.
XLG wrapping this one up. A nice little bow on top as they look to convert this bonus, and I don't think that you can go for this if you're flexing in Life.
I certainly don't think you should.
And we'll just have to back away and allow for this one to go over. XLG, the best start really that they've had to a map so far.
Should I have a burger for breakfast? No, no, no.
Can they find some more weapon upgrades? And still do have that Stinger Inspector in hand.
You should have a banana and a yogurt.
Absolutely over, and XLG
and then if you're still hungry,
alive and well.
A bar.
They want to once again
a kind bar.
Dispatch DRG, this time on the global stage.
Yep.
Hashtag not an ad, but willing to make it one.
Is going to be flush coming out of this. Just, it looked like DRG had this round pretty well read, pretty well locked down. They've got the Vice Util in the right spots.
8 beers deep, brother. Far off bananas.
Fearless. Get on in there.
Not entry.
Nick isn't even looking at him. And then there's Happyway, who shows up to the party. Says thank you very much. Thanks for the damage done.
He's getting mad. This is exciting.
Life again in a 1 and done.
Now they can re-clear the Trailblazer there. They swing alongside it, and Life gets tagged up. He's got the hot hands to try to get a heal, but yeah, I was gonna say have to commit this.
He has the only
try to hold the door.
One kill's big.
Roger gonna be dead on that entry. Straight back kill not yet found. Big haunt reveal, spotting out 2, reposition to back sight. As Nick from up on the Raptors is able to find 2 kills. Sheriff. Life gonna be good for 1 as well.
Oh my god.
Is there. Life.
What a steal.
Kind of round.
He should have died too.
Kind of impact that we need to be seeing from this Phoenix as DRG get themselves on the board.
I mean, it's
big.
on the knife's edge. And you thought that maybe it would be the Phoenix burned alive. Instead, he escapes, gets a kill.
Good movement.
Nick, absolutely deadly today. He has been incredible. He's like plus 14 coming into this map. Yes, a lot of that was on Haven, but he still had a solid fracture. He's going to need to continue with that, but it's more about the positioning there from Life, able to get out.
Still a full buy.
Clear the Prowler, trying to show a little bit of presence on the other side of the map while they scale forward here.
Jets here.
Really close to Spirit Z1.
Raga. Oh,
looking for a trip. Saw a barrel.
Spirit Z1 now. One of the
nice shot.
He will. It's his first one on the board. Taking the exit down at the vents. Meanwhile, Life again, putting himself on a bit of an island in Happy Way.
Wow. Wow.
Will be able to strike him down.
Wow.
A 1-for-1 at the end of it. And critical ultimates out of the hands of both teams.
Want to go over to the other side of the map.
Bring them down.
Try something a little bit different. No man.
4v4.
Could scoop up that orb.
Off to middle.
Showstopper.
Looks like a B split. Dog is available. One off rocket.
Pivotal.
Yeah.
They're just gonna scale up mid.
Toxins going up.
Slow walk up and flexing.
Astro's
now
here.
drifting quite far back. Will give up that space so Heaven can be taken relatively for free.
Here's a split.
Spitzy one starting to lean
30
back, but
seconds left.
decides to stick around a little bit longer on the A side. Nick now.
Oh.
Dance around that poison orb. Will get struck down his Happy Way.
Nick had no idea how to deal with that Viper orb. He's just like,
another 3K form.
He's like, oh,
brought
fuck.
to bear. Reassessing the plant position. But at a 2v4, they have the money. Do they really want to try to commit to this? Because No Man's one away from having a showstopper online.
Welcome to my world.
they got the pit out.
Invested though. Is XLG
Save
not
now.
want to let DRG back into this? That's more.
This is the last
than
game of the day.
enough to
No,
force
this is
them
the
to give
first
up the
match.
retake.
We still got full sense versus GE
I'm
coming up.
completely fine with using a pin
And,
here just to make
yeah.
sure. I mean,
Elimination
things can get
games
so
today,
scrappy,
so
wild,
loser of this
especially with
map is
Bukashu
out.
still alive.
First team to get knocked.
He's not doing anything too crazy. I do like that they're giving him some help as well over on the garage side. Meanwhile, XLG though
Keeps you focused.
about this round.
The convergent path set out onto the site. The up and over from Raga, just trying to avoid those thorns that do widely hold back the remainder of the squad, but as those expire, they can start to scale forward, and Fluxen's going to be found and have a Happy Way. Taking out the Astra.
What the fuck?
Denies the possibility. That Cosmic Divide coming through
Phoenix
for a
will
retake.
rocket.
Instead, going to have to heavily rely
Some
on
hard
Life.
retake, bro.
Leading the charge with this run it back. But there's now that showstopper on the other side in the hands of No Man. The op looking for a scout.
Come on, let's go.
No one peeking the angles. Ult for Ult and Lysor, boosted up on top.
This is taking so long.
The paranoia going to be sent through. Two players going to be spotted there and having the showstopper still tabled for now. Turn to the flash, clear the haunt.
Happy Way's on it.
Holding
Ace.
things down at main.
The save.
3 kills found, technically on for an ace.
Yeah, Phoenix is in the metal for sure.
Frantically trying
Ever
to
since
retreat.
Yoru got nerfed.
Bukashu with the one.
And Neon as well.
Trying to find any value he can possibly get. Draws down
Nah,
the
Bukashu
shadow,
stop
he will
padding. I'm gonna
fall
call it
Happy
out.
Way. Collects a 4K as XLG. They deny any access back into this map for DRG.
He is definitely the way right now for this XLG
Which
team.
way? Happy Way.
One enemy remaining.
Absolutely devastating, holding down the flanks.
He's 13-2.
Yeah. As we can see, it's at the front of A there. Now they're going to try to scale forward. Life in position. A little bit of a crunch.
Flash forward, and they're just gonna run him down. No chance to even try to send out a curveball. Just overwhelmed so quickly.
I don't know.
Spray and pray from Flexen, maybe
It's just
catching one
looking.
there on
It's
the
just
Happy
looking.
Way, but
They're having their way with them, bro.
control over this Ben from Kashi watching on the other
What a
side, but it's just
trade.
gonna be a 1-2 pop.
Down mid.
As Raga will be able to win it out. Bukashu just cannot play whack-a-mole well enough.
Save? I don't even know what to do.
And now the site taken, the op
It
still
looks
in
over,
hand.
bro.
This Cosmic Divide again having to be tabled.
30 seconds left.
They're shifting into position, but surely you just go for the save.
It should be. I mean, maybe you try to scoop up a gun here as Flexen, but even that's risky business.
Can work his way over to one. Will be able to have it. I think Spirit Z1 just going to be looking for any kind of exits that he can possibly find. But even this is incredibly risky. If you lose this operator, you cannot buy another one. He's picking a corner. He's sending out a shot now. Okay, will be able to sprint away. Raga trying to chase him from
Up on
behind.
retake as well. He needs to get a pick somewhere, bro.
Get tucked around
Can't
the
find
corner,
the
back into the
spot.
defender's spawn.
Raga's chasing
Raga's
hard.
out for blood. He wants to try to find this. Take this out of their hands. The opening shot ends up missing. Raga able to find Flexen.
Oh my god, no. They cannot be both dying to him there.
When
We'll
that
catch you,
smoke
glass
goes down
cannon.
to cover off Mail, there should be a response from Life. There's nothing. But then the end of the round, they're just so desperate to pick up another rifle and try to go for something. It costs them everything.
Nice shot.
And okay.
Oh!
Here.
Now where has this come from? Yeah, screw the op, leave it on the floor.
Spirits is cold.
You don't need it. Just keep that vandal in hand, keep tapping. Heads like that.
Oh no, life is here. He's gonna fuck it up.
For a little bit more, he has a lineup and Spirits one reply.
Life, you son of a bitch! We've been team flashing us all game and now you take our ace? Dog! This motherfucker off!
Push to losing all their weapons to just saying, okay.
Bro, this guy is a fucking liability in the server.
It's just a contact fight here, and he wins every single part of it.
Your fault.
Oh, what a tight angle he takes against Roger. That second one is unbelievably fast.
Are you
In
kidding?
the final for life, denying the ace, but at this point as DRG, you need everything you can get. You've got to find a way to get some value here. It's so much is great for retake is the thing for DRG.
Yeah, flash
So
roper
they're
now.
happy to give up a little bit of space on this round. Try to play that
Oh, there's Roomba.
tee yourself up style. A little bit of damage into no man. See, slots forward. So XLG's answer to this is to try to take some mid space.
Yeah, they have full
So they
mid.
can find some picks.
Spirits searching. Thatch gone.
Maybe starting to feel it a bit. Wants to check back around, re-clear this male position, but has to drift back away. In the spot there on Araga. He's looking for the entry, saturate.
Wow.
Not gonna be connecting as
Nice
these
try.
times, but
He's solo fighting, but he got his one. Fatal, fatal, fatal.
35 seconds now remaining. The blast pack down, straight up
Good
into the
fighting.
Flex encounters when he's back over.
Ooh.
Backside is able to find that kill. Lysor's the last one standing. Dead.
Good job.
Lives in heaven.
Good double swing.
DRG
That first kill
able
from
to string
Nick.
together another round.
Hold on, they're heating up, people.
Let's
Wait,
see
whose
what
mouse pad was
XLG
that,
took a
chat?
timeout. Let's see what the
We gotta
theory
keep an eye on
is going
them.
to be here. Early 4-1 split. This time on the other side of the map is Happy Way. A lot of early pressure up the ramp. Spiritsy up top, spotted.
Trying to get that pre-fire going. Roger still faces into this one, trying to set up for the saturate. Now no man to fill that space. Peeks in, was able to find the kill.
Spirits is dead.
Having to bound around the corner, gets himself over to the bedside.
Lysaur, yeah,
He's going to
okay.
be let loose. WS Leo trying to continue to guide the team forward to success. Happy Way at the same time.
My ultimate is ready.
Completely unanticipated in this position, and now that's more than enough for XLG to say, okay.
He has pit as well.
Let's peel away and get ready to join in with the Viper on the other side, but they're still expecting
Wow.
his walk forward. And I gotta say, it's damn good for Vukashi to still be able to find a kill there.
What
That's
a
great
lurk.
patience.
Poison orb
Great understanding of the tendencies.
Happy Way has a
Oh
blind.
my
It's
god.
another massive round from him. 17. It's just not gonna be looking great when you shift over to your own attacker side.
Poison orb emitting.
Smoke out 3 players on this side of the map.
But
As Happy
Oh my
Way
God.
scaling forward into this nebula. A little bit of damage from the friendly fire, but he peeks out of the smoke.
what? The guy hell died?
Welcome to
You see one dropping in, and there's that second
Gosh.
hit now blooming. You're
Thought
trying to
about
make
it.
this unassailable. Shoot does have the steel guard, and he's going to be investing that immediately. But there are shorties abound here. The push forward into the smoke.
Wow.
Spirit C1 still able to find the headshot. No man going to be taken down. He's looking for a little bit more. Shorty coming in and Lysor to the rescue.
Enemy remaining.
Leaps forward, takes Fukashi low. Happy Way at 7. Drifts over to backside. He can continue to just poke and prod this pit to maintain it.
Oh my
Turns to the side,
god.
finds Fukashi and strikes
Wow,
him
Happy Way's
down.
going crazy.
XLG.
Want to use some of that sky util to clear that angle. And you just got to worry about Spirit Z1 up in heaven. Oh,
Okay.
no!
Oh,
That's
Fukashi
tough.
goes fishing.
That's the showstopper gone.
Catches a big one. Refract back out. The wall pops. Thorns holding them in place for now. Kept peeled it on Araga, but it's a quick clear of that Trailblazer, just trying to disguise Spirit C1's position.
The pivot to B.
XLG. Repositioning. TP out. Side of garage here
The
for
rotating.
Lysor.
Sees.
Trying to re-clear garage at the same time. Seas is going to be lobbed in. WS Leo able to drop down towards relative safety. He's not finding much with 3 players here. Trying to deny this plan from
Nah,
coming through.
Life,
10
brother.
seconds remaining. They
We
have to
need
make
more
all
out of
this.
you.
Smoke now going to be blooming in front of Ali.
Wait, he ran out dry.
Covered life, looking for another one. Finds a kill. Lysor now swooping forward. Finds one, but it's a push into the smoke. Fucking just absolutely gives up his life for Lysor. Kind of working against him. Still able to find the one.
It's actually a sick play with the Astral. But holy fuck, we gotta hit the lab, brother.
With a 4th round win to close out this half.
Oh my god.
But that was so winnable for XLG.
It was some individual mistakes, but this right here, absolute backbreaker to find that raise that early. But I really would have liked to have seen Rarga just tuck into the corner. Pushing this smoke, like you know they're going to be in there, and
he overplayed it.
And
yeah, he overplayed it for sure.
Isn't it?
Now, rough mistake there for Rarga. But
they threw that round.
For XLG,
XLG threw that round.
We'll see if they can run this back after the halftime. Over to the defender side.
Let us see.
Even more favored.
For sure, and in general, XLG pretty steady on their defender side. I'll say on split, it's not like it's super well favored compared to their attacker side, but it's good enough. And even going up against DRG, of course, different comps, but earlier in this stage, they were 6 and 6.
So they throw a B-main prowler and they reset back to A-main.
That would be good enough here.
4 guys.
To win. Get them
Phoenix
the
is on
ability to
lurk.
continue on in the playoffs.
Currently.
This time, 2-3 setup. Gonna leave No Man pretty far back. Mostly Ghosts. Lysor continues to stick with the classic.
Lurk smoke on mid. Take
Just
back.
a little bit of patience being shown here by WSLEO.
So Phoenix is faking mid alone.
Contact, but some mid faking being done here by Light.
Yeah, it's once again Light trying to
the audio low.
Zone, make something happen.
This
WSLEO back up map. It's straight in the corner, and Spearsy wasn't able to find that
big
kill.
entries.
WSLEO's quickly going to fall there after DRG.
IB3, don't fuck this up. Life on lurk, catch the kill.
Life is able to find the backstep as well, catching Lysor in transit. Happy
Waves
swing in the
alive.
corner, still clean with it. Comes away with a kill. Sets up the snake bite. Swing in. Fukachu dead. He's got Nick as well.
Player standing.
And now he has to do it all. The 1v2, the ace clutch, and
He actually had a chance, dude.
Shut him down.
Oh my god, he's about to do
A
it.
solid effort.
Man, on
22 and 6 Happy Way. Holy hard carry, bro. The bad thing is, if he drops in form, they're so fucked.
No Man just gets caught completely.
Oh my god, it's a perfect trap. It's a perfect trap.
Minor investments, but also a heavy stack. Prowler going to be sent forward. It's going to be Rarga. However, fighting the dust first is
the shorty.
Find one Lysor, just trying to make that shorty work.
Well handled, yeah.
But to no avail. Barely any damage suffered as well. As Happy Way, I mean, he continues to do just incredible work here for his team. Belter of a shot down. Will be able to collect that outlaw. And everyone is vulnerable to it, but he's just going to chuck it up the side of the map.
Happy Way's good for his one every time.
To be recoverable.
Happy Way 1v5.
How much more can he get?
I mean, it's been the story so far, you could say.
You almost feel like he's good for 2.
Keep playing like this. Spears Z1 going to be the player dialed in on the angle with that Bulldog. And yeah, we'll be able to find the headshot at 3K for the Jet and DRG. Overall,
Life is one off ult.
A clean anti-eco now 2 rounds away.
Some of those classics in the shorty. Full rifles.
Okay, here we go, bonus.
No outlaw to be carried over, but Life, one away. Really would like to get this orb.
Trying to get the orb, yeah. Oh, it's a panic nade a little bit.
In fact, he's not going to commit to it.
Yeah, they're not forcing it.
Paint shell's enough.
They're going to do the same fake?
Send Life into another direction. That would be such a critical ult here.
They're having Phoenix
bonus
lurk.
Converted.
I have the spike.
Rose KDA is a binary code.
Down mid.
Talking about Leo, 1-10-10.
For his squad, seems to be carrying over the idea from the pistol.
Because of this double stack in mid, it's only Rarga playing on this position. Peeking down at the bottom of ramp, and he's
Rarga, what the fuck?
Punch coming through from the Spectre, and Nick is able to find the headshot on the back end of that one.
They have sight.
Anyway, now wanting to get rid of this potential flank, but knows that they are losing time on the site itself, so has to just cut tail, rotate around. Meanwhile, No Man will be able to intercept him.
This Phoenix lurk is something.
Back. Brings him into a 4v4.
There.
DRG now situated in the post plant. Paranoia going to be sent, Nick.
Oh.
The back pedal. Should have had the vision there, but WSLEO still just a little bit faster on the draw. Is able to find that kill, but Fukachu still alive and well. Finds the kill. Lysor dead. Flexing out for main, trying to find that elimination, but Happy Way comes into the flank. Spirit C1 now. Getting involved. This Happy Way tries to bail him out again.
I think DRG had that round, actually. I'm not going to lie.
Set up a really challenging post plan.
I think tilting your keyboard is a comfort preference thing. In today's time.
Target's got a judge.
Brought back. Invested early. Judge. Storming his way up ramp.
They saw him.
To stick around, but he's just going to get spammed out. That up and over comes through from the jet. They get the spot. They get the spray.
Yeah,
so far, they've only been able to get this
what are you doing, bro?
Obviously,
I'm sorry.
Elimination.
Like,
Trailblazer trying to scout around.
What are you doing?
We'll be able to see the spot there on to Flexen.
What a shot, Spirits.
Spirits E1 maintains controlled screens.
Over peeking, bro. Over peeking. Trying to win the game on your own, low key. That spam is perfect.
Down to 10. He's going to try for it again, but shot's not quite ringing out. Whittling away at the magazine, needing to go for the reload. Lukaku now going to be found Happyway, gets rid of Flex in the jump out of the smoke. And the
they play so scared at the end, too.
And what a rescue of this round.
They don't fight anything. There's like no teamwork.
XLG. Maybe Spirit with the blades, because it's going to be.
I think if you re-aggro with util, it's one thing, but it's like dry contact re-aggro is just so individual. Like you're trying to win the game on your own.
Play in the mid. Happyway gives that consideration over to the pit. To not send it though, and I mean he's just hitting Lukaku through boxes again.
Margo's struggling too, no joke.
Margo gonna be taken down, paint shell layered in. Snowman tries to stem this tide in this approach into mid, and even more damage gonna be found off the spam.
Wow, there he is.
Amazing
There's
shot
life.
from life. Drifts into the vents.
5v3 now.
Kill. No man now eliminated.
How do they close this round out?
I mean, if I'm DRG, I'm going over to A. I'm like, I just saw the Viper up at B. I don't want any business. I don't want anything to do with that right now, but they're being patient.
They're stacking A.
XLG also kind of thinking similar thoughts. They're actually already rotating in that direction, but the pause here from DRG, we saw something similar from XLG on the other side where, you know, able to get some damage done, and then they take a pause and it kind of baits their opponent into a bad rotation.
I wonder if DRG somehow go A, chat.
They've done that.
They're geared to go B.
Are they going to be able to suss this out?
Okay.
And it looks like they have.
Yeah, they're going to go ahead, gamble into the right side. Blaze wall set up into the drop down. XLG
30 seconds left.
And now have to wonder, do we try to go for this? I mean, Happyway has been pounding, so you feel like he's going to be good for a couple. You know that a few of these players have been tagged. Do you want to give potential weapons over? Ult charge.
I like the call from XLG. 5v3, they gamble stack.
Yeah, it looks like that's what they are going to do.
If they come here, we win.
Reassess,
if they don't, we
communicate
save.
with one another and figure out how you're going to shut things down for DRG, but same thing can be said. Game plan, ready to be situated for that next round, but they're going to be moving up to 7.
I mean, I think XLG there had some okay ideas. It's just they got overwhelmed, and a really nice flash from Life this time to open up that vent. We just wait this one out. So, a great eco round.
Happyway's playing like 10s? Yeah, he's having a map.
Keeping it close. It's just a matter of can they muster a few more good rounds as we get the MasterCard Thrifty confirmed.
Yeah, MasterCard Thrifty to get within 3.
I hate to say
Still
it,
winnable for either side.
All right. To play as a team.
Weapons down.
Nice steal.
And curious if he decides to go for this pit again.
Yeah, does he pit mid off the rip?
Committed in the previous round, and this time, yes, will try to go for the investment.
See if they want to challenge it. They're at least going to spam at it, but Happyway, no fool. Those that don't really want to go walking out. So many teams will do this when you pop that pit from Mail. Try to spam you, try to catch you cheating. A little bit further forward. No man reinforcing the pit here. Maybe this time a little bit of test onto Lysor.
Can't be main control. Times Lukaku was able to kill him through smokes.
I know.
They cleared out all of it.
My boots if I was no man trying to walk out like that. At the same time, though, Rara able to take quite a bit of space over at A main, getting a ton of information, but still that double commitment, wanting to try to get this orb into the hands of WS Leos. Now one away from having the Seekers online. Happyway's going to be abandoning the pit, shifting his focus over towards the side itself, where Lysor is going to be under some pressure at backside.
Team flash and
connecting in Happyway is able to find the first.
They know he's out.
Eliminated Spirits C1 trying to scale forward, but will get shut down. No,
I mean, it's just bad, no? It's just bad.
Squad set up at the garage.
They get Viper pitted on B. The other team full cleared A. They walk into the stack. Their execute is dog shit. What are we going to do?
Get caught DRG trying to figure things
Match
out.
point, elimination
They don't have
point.
the time. They don't have the luxury.
They don't have much of anything. Some half armors here. Obviously, I'm just going to be peeling back
The
around.
Phoenix lurk
The
again.
opposite side of the cognitive divide, gets the spot out, wants to send the pop flash once again, peeks it, but Mukashu out from main is going to be able to find that kill in a happy way, taken down.
Raze is still here.
A 2-for-1.
Thorns are alive.
And for DRG, who can't be picky, they take that every day of the week. No man
Unlucky.
now. Making his exit to check in towards heaven and will regress back at garage. The paint shell available, try to delay, run it back. Going to be committed first and
You
foremost.
run
Jump
away
out.
from it? I'm surprised he doesn't just kill him.
Reply curveball going to be connecting.
They don't know why did no man play it that way?
Is able to find the
They
kill.
don't know he's there.
Gonna fall back here.
Raga now arrives.
I guess he's scared of a
Still
flash, but like
on that flank, still on the
I
approach.
feel like he had a good surprise factor.
Back. They nearly line up for him, but it's only going to be a smattering of damage found. Barring the 1v4
I feel like he holds down the angle, but I don't know if that's hindsight.
Will continue to hang around a little bit longer. Just waiting if anyone will give him the freebie, give him the peek. The DRG can just stay statuesque, make their exit safely back through the garage. Hold on to these weapons that they so critically need. Nice sword, trying to scale forward, but it's a well-timed
The results
and
of
well-read
number 2
Hawks.
beating number 3 of the same region as expected.
Sends the smoke, but
Yeah.
there's a star set up. They'll get a little bit more out of them
That's
as far as the
true.
util is concerned.
This is basically just the number 3 team in
They'll try to
China
backpedal away, but it's going to
losing
be
to the
caught.
number 2
Spike
team
will
in
take him
China.
down, but he gets life to boot, so
So,
some damage found. But
based off
DRG,
of that, yeah,
not
it's
quite
pretty
done yet,
unfortunate.
but they need 4 more rounds.
Is this the
to
first
take this
elimination
into
match?
overtime.
Yeah. Number 1
Opportunities
seed
here
goes
to
straight to playoffs from each region.
Really do some damage and end this series.
Happy
Send
with 1 off
XLG
30.
further forward.
Sees Molly on B main.
Nice sword. Statuesque just going to be sitting
12-8.
right in
Raga with the
pillar as
off.
usual. WS Leo.
It's going to look to scale back over towards male side.
Flash didn't make it out
doesn't
the
go deep
smoke.
enough to actually get the confirmation, though. Pops it within the poison orb. Meanwhile, Prowler, similar scenes, not going to be able to find the catch. Finds out. Send one to the corner. He's trying to run this down before he loses his weapon, but he ends up losing his life. No man on the arrival around the back, however. Able to
Wait a
get share,
minute.
finding one. Spiritsy one going to be taken down
The
to the side, but
trades.
Lysol will quickly get traded out.
3v2.
The trade up is there.
Nick has Fatal.
Paint shell committed.
He should Fatal something
Life
off the
setting up the
rip.
blaze wall, gets the heal
Get
going
some
back
info.
through.
Spike planted.
Nightfall at the ready, immediately invested.
Got one
Connection
heaven.
on one, Raga
One
able
missing.
to dodge that out, but needs a different weapon. Still has that operator in hand.
Timing.
Life could potentially just be their demise playing from this top rafter position. The swing coming through, and Raga's not looking for it. Staring
Save,
over towards
12-9.
Alley, and now No Man has to back
Now,
away.
I think XLG could
We'll go for the
pause,
save,
but I feel
and
like low-key they're
DRG
doing fine.
continue to hold on by a thread. 3 more rounds
I mean,
to
right
go.
there, they tried making a play that got punished.
Off here, it'd be miraculous. 3 chances to try to close this out. DRG on the cusp of bringing this to overtime. London, do you want to see that OT come through? No? All right. Yeah, maybe they didn't hear me. That's all good.
XLG fans?
They might be. Could be the case.
Dude, okay, you played it off
It's
well,
just a
though.
matter of if
To his credit, Achilleo's played it off
anybody
well.
kind of falls into this
Holy
trap.
fuck.
Said they're going to try to
Holy
scale off
fuck,
the orb.
that's not a good clip.
Z1
That's not a good clip.
left on his own to watch this.
Raga going on a walkabout. Spiritsy one just around that corner.
That's the Phantom. You're putting all your eggs in this Raga basket.
Able to find one. Tries to pop the dash. He cannot make it out to safety. Spiritsy one.
4v4,
Quick to
50
trade it back,
seconds.
and that's one of the weapons down. He wants to try to recollect this one.
Yo, Happyweight gets a kill as well. And they get the gun. No, they didn't.
Now there's a chance.
A very real one.
Did Lysor not get the gun?
No, he didn't manage to find it, I don't think. Either way,
30
look at
seconds
tops
left.
back up. Leo having the heals. Brings him back to full, but now they're gambling on the wrong side of the map and starting to get a read on that as there's 23 seconds remaining. And in transit, they can now grab that weapon.
Uh-oh.
They're gonna have to try to play
3v4.
this one for the retake.
Elimination point, chat. Are they gonna choke this post plant?
Lexon waiting the opposite side.
No ults.
Ramp wall.
Lexon needs 2 here, not gonna lie.
Do they clear him? A paint shell available. If he rebounds into the corner, No Man could just flush him out. Instead, it's just leaping over towards heaven for that peak. Last pack down.
Spirits?
2 is demise. Spirit Out from main, able to find one, the push forward. W's Leo
Spirits!
kill before he gets taken down.
Spirits! There's the ace!
Dominant gets himself an ace to keep DRG
12-10,
in
we
this
play.
series.
We keep it going.
Actually just going to dump the poison cloud forward. DRG wants to get aggressive. They know that they've just cleared open vents with that haunt. So they've got an opportunity here. Again, 3 players over on B.
They control. They look more assertive now, chat.
This default not
They're
really
looking a little
slowing
more
DRG
assertive
down at all. Happy way. They kept pushing him. Would need to go big. Of course, you got some util here. You've got the curveball to try to flash up if you want. Instead, I'm gonna try something different.
Got the nade out.
HL.
Paranoia as well.
Paranoia as well. Going to be layered in from
Lots of
Lysor.
util in response. 50 seconds
Now
now.
the scale forward. Very slow on this approach. Seas won't find anything. That's a decent fan out on this B site.
Oh.
There's a no man poking and prodding, trying to
They're going
confirm
back
that
to
kill,
A.
but
Look
just
at Viper.
cannot get it through. Happy way now.
Look at Happy Way.
The one lurking forward, flexing again behind the box. There's a spot.
Why do you jump?
Able to find that
Why
kill.
would you ever
Pops the
jump?
ice wall, and he's just gonna go counter.
Are you out of your
back
fucking
through
mind? You're
sewers.
letting him kill you.
Once again, Happy Way
What?
looking to deliver on a round win to bring this series to
Why
its
would
conclusion.
you ever jump up there? No?
All of XLG.
Doesn't that, you're just giving him a chance to kill you.
Side convergent path is going to be sent in, but it's going to be
Spirits?
Spirits. He again able to strike
Spirits?
for 2 kills. Roger Lysor going to be
3v3?
taken down.
Phoenix lurk heaven? Life on his lurk?
The plan
Of
coming
course.
in.
Of course Life is walking around
Able to
lurking.
intercept
Of
Life
course
on
he
that
is.
approach, and Mukashu and Nick now have to do it all. The face forward, the kill.
Oh my god, Mukashu! Oh my god!
And DRG.
Oh my
they do it
God.
Again.
Oh my god.
Unbelievable.
He saved him so
It's
fucking
map
hard.
3. It's split. You better
Holy
believe.
fuck, he saved him.
It's a banger. I thought Happy Way with that kill might have done it.
10 seconds left.
But Spirit C1, he has been so good. And
Wow.
then, of course, Mukashu, when you need him most, comes up with a crazy double.
Sit down!
Scenes here. And yes,
Oh my god. I'm down for OT,
frustration
fuck
is
it.
palpable on the XLG side.
Another pit.
They're gonna choke this though. I'm calling it DRG choke this. I'm calling it, they choke this.
Trailblazer forces Flexen quite far away.
I think they're really trying to get that paranoia out of Lysor, at least try to see if they can get a pick on him, but he hasn't been giving up anything. Credit where credit's due. Lysor's been a rock at that B main entrance. Once again, No Man has slotted inside of this pit to try to help out.
Back to the Phoenix lurk, by the way.
Curveball around the corner doesn't
Just
really
go
do
ahead
much.
with them, bro.
And just keep them pinned there.
They're
So
not
that does
biting
open
your
up a little
fake,
bit
man.
extra space though, and
It is just
WS Leo. Yeah.
I guess it is working, but like still.
The wall raised, the call coming through. It's about to drop. Sending out the flash. Those that they haven't gotten the full entry onto the site quite yet, and Nick is just backpedaling into that one.
Down A.
Maybe thinking that Spirits he wanted to force him away. Not the way the kill is going to be traded out. The spike
It's all
now,
Mukashu.
new play. But Raga able to find Mukashu. One of the heroes of the previous round. They're trying to keep things going. DRG. Can they make it this close? Only to fall shy of the mark. Happy Way wants to say yes.
That's dead.
His life. The ult is lost. Spirit C1 is dead.
W
And he's
Phoenix
just nowhere
lurk!
nearby.
W Phoenix
Held
lurk!
at bay, pushed away.
W!
Life. He cannot find it. The defuse is in. And XLG.
Oh my god.
They will persevere and send DRG home.
It's
DRG
actually insane.
gave it one hell of a run. Their map pick of Haven, tremendous.
Raga looks pissed still.
Falter on Fracture and just shy of the mark here on Split. An amazing performance, but Happy Way was not having any of it here on Split.
I knew they were gonna
just
choke
would
it at the
not
end, bro.
allow
I don't know why.
them
I
to
can
lose
feel
the
it.
game.
Generational.
It was just fake comeback.
12 and 5.
I'm sorry, nice try.
97 ACS with 4 first bloods as a Viper. Commiserations though to DRG. They were able to find their first map win on a global stage. And perhaps for them, it's just going to have to be a step-by-step affair. We saw here what they're capable of. We saw how they managed to qualify to these global shows in this performance here today. but XLG continue to be a step ahead, a cut above.
Yeah, this year for sure. The XLG players just a little bit better, but a lot of love being shown on stage there.
XLG played foot?
Everybody knows how good they are and how important this match was. And a little bit of hope here for XLG to maybe do some more damage. We saw that their Lotus can challenge some of the best teams in the world. Whoever they face in the next round, we're going to need to see
because
even
NRG
better.
can't rematch?
Yeah, good luck. Good luck shutting down Happyway.
That's true.
That is a hard carry performance, and whatever they're paying him, pay him more. That's absolutely insane. Generational, as you said. And if the rest of the team is going to be able to heat up.
Because NRG can't play Shilai again, so they have to play versus foot.
A terrifying force here on this global stage. They survived the fight again.
This should be
in terms of this matchup, it seems like Sliggy's lost of his confidence in full sense, but he wants to see them come out with a strong start.
It should be
hard to know though which map can favor which
team,
team, considering how the veto went last time they played.
Yeah, the fact they've come in and picked each other's
Sage
choice,
wall,
it kind of tells you the game of chess that's being played.
They're gonna wall
Maybe
over.
both teams trying to switch up the veto and ending in the same place, at least for the first couple of maps, which of course, last time out, full sense won both. The wall up over the wall already. Looking to try and make that fast play into the A site.
Miss
With a very late lurk that will eventually come in from Crystal. A post plant looks very likely indeed.
Patman.
Plant for sure, but no ramp control when that comes in. Full sense already scaling down that ramp. Primmy's found his first. The Sage wall still in play means Crystal's going to take a while. And this pace from full sense is causing problems. Uniton has fallen at the hands of Primmy. Everyone from GE has. Now with Javi down, Crystal breaks through that wall at last.
The
spike being tapped to find up top that Crystal expects. He's done a wonderful job already. Stuck down. Can't find anymore.
Crystal so clutch
from the man who was late to the party.
God, thinking back to the last series as well, that first map, it's just if he's going to run riot once again as one of the most mechanically gifted players we have in the scene right now. And in fact, some people putting him all the way at the top.
Smoked out, Paranoia. He's in.
Oh, he wants a chance of really claiming that title.
Find it.
To make it further than this. A victory
Counter
over
flash.
GE needed.
Patman, big entry.
Looking good. GE make it to the B site, fight through the smoke, land the opening pick, and avoid going any further. It was a mistake if they kept stepping forward, but now the walls blocked Primmy off. And Autumn is in a position that
and Autumn is in a 6 spot
I will say is rarely cleared, but he's about to walk right into Jip Boys. Now they know. The element of surprise no longer there.
What an orb, bro.
The Poison Orb put in a very unusual position.
Good save slow.
That has garnered GE flank control. They'll keep being made.
They're saving?
For full sense to fight through, especially with the time where it's at. They've decided that they're just going to save.
Honestly, probably a good choice, but
it's
fuck, that's crazy. Versus bonus?
Like, they basically just be like, okay, someone going to give Primmy a fight,
I mean,
or are we just going to hold on to that gun into the next round?
Yeah, they have an op on retake as well.
This is maybe the best start you could ever hope for. You win the first 3 rounds, and the only players you're actually going to lose are ones that still have weaker weapons and are going to go hunting, going to go running in to try and remove some of the weaponry on the other side. And there you go. Harvey takes a kill and even gets away with the gun. This is a great round for GE.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I guess just having the confidence in Primmy to maybe take over the round, and that's a great start.
There he is.
Already eliminating the lurker on that A side of the map. It means that the amount of control is already gone, and the pace needs to be picked up now from GE.
They've walled off the side. There was only one player. Instead, they fight towards the numbers, but it's worked out at least to start.
Did he fall off the wall?
Lua will contain that space. Has help if needed from Leviathan down below. But in the end, they have to give up heaven.
Patman.
Again, running into the numbers there. They've gotten very lucky with that pick through the smoke. They spotted Leviathan up close as well, and all the while, Patman was working the control. He'll fall, but Unitan keeping it competitive, rolling in their favor, and with a res there, man advantage now locked in for GE. The pick is needed for full sense, and that was a chance. Without it being found, have to hope that someone
double push spawn already.
GE is going to step out of line, he's flanking. Give them a way back into this site.
Already pushing back towards the spawn, but Harvey's actually the one to be caught. And now stuck in the
kill,
Crystal. Again, he seems to be on fire at the moment.
Oh my god, Crystal's actually, he's going crazy.
Doesn't even know that there's a wraparound coming in from behind. His position
there's no way.
Seeming dead to rights, and it will be an easy kill in the end for Yudotan. 4-0 up. That risky purchase.
Dude, we've seen a lot of guys miss the fade eye, no joke.
Again,
it's not likely to get any better here. A couple of kills from Primmy could certainly help the situation.
Tox poisons off.
This is the second.
Are stepping in
He's never won a map.
to his turf.
Oh.
Here we go. Blade Storm.
What the fuck was that?
A bold play indeed. He thought he could isolate the Outlaw up close, but there was more than enough backup there for GE.
I think they were very ready for that. After the last round push-up, where Autumn gets caught alone and they have to try and react to it, they have 2 players supporting him, ready for the swing.
There.
And after they've pulled the rotation all the way over to the A site, they now walk into a site that only has Jit Boys in it. Now, he does still have a full belt of utility, but it's how much you really want to invest going into this round. There's the wall. So they are going to have to break that immediately. That will sound the alarm for the rest of the defenders.
Still another slow.
I don't think that slow actually stopped them at all. I think it was a little bit shallow.
Yeah, it let them out of the choke. So they're able to fight around the side.
Nice shot.
Oh, that works out for Jit Boys. Okay. Trading here is fine, and now it's looking even better. Another found by Cruz, and in the blink of an eye, Full Sense have full control.
Oh my god, how did they win that round? And they got rocket.
And I'm not sure if what was said in the pauses, Cruz, as the IGL, you need to hit some headshots, but I'm not sure this was the round they even expected to break back. Just those quick rotations eventually coming through. And then just everybody on their side landed their shots.
Wow.
Finally, Full Sense.
Blade Storm would have been the main reason they won the round, and he did leave Yudoton down to 1 hit by the Sheriff, which meant he couldn't fire his showstopper, so the impact was there, but it was everybody else. Great defense by Jit Boys as well, buying that extra time, as you said.
Oh shit, son.
First round found, but it means nothing unless we can back it up with another, as we said.
Do they dry pick the upper?
They're going to be buying and buying
Omen has
again.
been in.
The defensive side needs.
Yes, they do. Spike spotted. Repeat.
Sleeve last round worked. This one, it's a start from Brimmy. Javi down and out of the round right away. But they're fleeing. The spike's being taken to the other side of the map. Not a ton of control there for GE, but from what we can see of Full Sense, they've left the B side open, taking the main instead. I thought Autumn would take a bit longer before showing his hand.
I think he just got caught crossing, but yeah.
Buying time having to be broken. One of the new factors that G have to deal with. The timing not working out for Cruz, though. Crystal able to turn things back again.
Nice
Positioning, though, from Leviathan is perfect. And although we saw a big clutch in round number 1 from Crystal, this one definitely feels an awful lot tougher. And although their credits are still in an okay position, it's whether or not he wants to get with the gun here.
Well, I don't think he gets a choice.
I'm betting.
There's a fight coming his way. He's just about made it around, but now they've seen him. Now they know exactly where Crystal is. And saving this weapon with 15 seconds on the clock and plenty more after it ticks away. And they're slowing him so he can't even make it out. A fight is needed, and it's won by Crystal. 7-1 right now, popping the reload and ready for another fight, but I don't think they'll throw their operator at this one. If he tucks in,
they're gonna kill this guy.
That weapon is going to be his for the next round, saving not just the gun, but his KD as well, making it look a little better.
Okay, never mind.
4-2.
Thank you, Cats HC, for the prime sub.
For GE.
Yeah, was that an angle
for cons in this round?
Just jump pick first. Might be picking. You do we stay first.
I don't see. I'm go prowler. They smoke.
Oh, maybe not up here. Maybe not up here.
Okay.
Hey, they're rotating. Jet B heaven. Jet B heaven. Go now, Saba. Go now, Saba. Jet B heaven, guys.
Target towards ramp.
Guys, you need to move fast. They will.
Ready, I will run and I will ult side, okay?
Yeah.
The gas is coming down.
They walled something, guys. I don't know what.
They walled like heaven.
I need to smoke city. I'm smoking city now. Go. I smoke elbow, I mean. It covers elbow.
They're waiting for the Nightfall to come in. That's going to reveal.
I wonder, what do they see?
Sure, but he's got support, and that slow
that told them to go away.
Full Sense need. No chance for G to scale on the back of the ultimate. 30 seconds now to make it to the site. They've got to up the pace. They thought they'd find an easier A site, less heavily defended, but they were dead wrong, and they're just dead.
Jit Boys. That was clean.
Heaven, and it is a clean and clinical round from Full Sense.
Is it because it's Jet?
Like they go
is it because they heard a Jet heaven and they ran?
Is the less heavier
That's
stack
crazy.
of the two. Again, another round that you can basically put down to his utility. The wall blocking up top, the slow,
I mean,
forcing them into
they probably think it's 2 guys on A, so let's take advantage of that. But I think they heard them running sewers and pretty rotated.
It's compositional change. Excellently. He is just using that utility to create awkward scenarios. And that looks panicky from G. And again, when it's your map choice, even if both of you are happy to play it, You don't want to be looking panicky from a 4-0 up position.
Orb up from Cruz. He's going to stick around. There's no free passage for GE. They are looking to fight for this. The only problem is, look at Full Sense's setup. It's not like you just have one player up in heaven. No, we've got three. Two ready to fight, and one holding a paranoia. The second that they step into Cruz's angle, paranoia's coming. Well, not when he stood there, but when he stood here.
You want to know how confident they are in Jitboy's Sage. He is solo A, they have 3 heaven, and then they have 1 operator on the B side, and instead, it seems like they've got the perfect read. G walking straight into a stacked up heaven. And that's where they might be sent fairly soon this time. It's Kalua.
4 in a row off of Thirsty chat.
Bring them down.
They might not go for those kind of battles again. Neck and neck. They've stopped GE from pushing up to a fight that seemed possible to avoid. And up on top of the wall, I think Jitboy's got spotted. Okay, there's the pick for
Patman making plays. He's gonna walk through.
Patman has the read that, okay, if Jitboy is here, no one else is. He immediately TPs up. Cruz under pressure, but Kalua already getting rid of Autumn. Autumn's been having a rough time so far, but Patman's impact in this round cannot be understated. Getting rid of the man atop the wall, taking over the spawn control and still battling for it. It does, however, send them towards Primi. Now Patman's been dealt with as well. Kalua on another. It is everybody stepping up for Full Sense, and all that is left is Yudotan facing off against his rival Duelist, and he will manage to win. That at least gets him the plant. His opponent starting to wrap around from heaven. It's a little bit disjointed, but it's not going to work out. I think he hit the headshot through the wall.
Got a 3-piece again.
Kalua survives on 25 HP. Early mid control going to be challenged for by either side.
Remy, jump spot.
Changing the setup on the defense almost every single round. Whenever you're trying to predict or counter what they're doing, it has been different. Primi's been everywhere. Jitboy's been everywhere. They are swapping spots and right place at time. Almost gets caught by his own teammate. But the heal's there for Primi to be right back up. That control has been taken, but more so just as a protocol for GE, just to remove the eyes on that side. But when they still have Jitboy's peeking, and now what? That operator they saw moments ago, it's sat on A.
There's paranoia has caused issues for GE before. Once this wall comes in, it could do again. But the TP to backside from Patman has made them reconsider. Leviathan just backs out. They're going to give them the plant, and that's very dangerous in this round. The Viper's pit will make this a very tough retake. Again, this is the pit we're seeing most often put in, and coming from spawn is almost impossible. They do have the man advantage. GE have the terrain on their side.
Another heal for Primi. He's going to take well over 200 damage in this round, but it doesn't matter. He's still standing, still kicking. They even have a res available on either side.
Good
Showstopper as well, if necessary. And it might just be already cleared. They're going to need someone to step up on the G side, and it is Yudotan, but he's eliminated eventually. Back down to just one. Primi to try and turn it, and he's managed to get rid of Autumn. But that time is now ticking.
Oh my God, he almost killed them all.
Harvey has him covered.
Okay, I see what they're talking about.
Full Sense hit 5 first,
I see what they're talking about.
Right back.
And we're neck and neck. Full Sense.
The Patman shot, I didn't see it,
now GE have a solution.
To the smoke.
Spike down.
Well, that's the res.
Oh no, Primi's lighting them up.
This is what happened last time. This was the guy that is going to end up on the most wanted list for GE fans, because Primi just seems to have a vendetta against them. A headshot through, he's coming over the top. Just about dodges the bullet, but there's a second player right alongside him.
Right now.
And while Crystal, he might have the spike planted, but that was the only silver lining in this round. Full Sense will take the lead again.
Yeah, I mean, this was just Primi's round from the get-go. Ridiculous kill to open us up. Then Patman tries to recover lost ground.
Give me Primi versus Stop. Wait, actually.
He's looking at you. You're gone as well.
No joke. We need Primi versus
Stop. Even in the end on the site, he's the one jumping in, firing the opposite. But somehow they could be leaving with the lead.
Wow, right?
Well, you can see the difference. Them versus their regional rivals. Against people that, if you look at the coaching staff, they probably even called family at a time. They are feeling comfortable. Trades back immediately. It's turned into a
he's in a good spot.
In middle. And while Cruz has gone unchecked, just hiding, lurking within the darkness, and everything's coming up for Full Sense in this moment.
What is happening, bro?
Well, he does have
oh my god,
res available, but who is an option to even res? It's whether or not he can even get out of this position.
Oh, I don't think.
No, that's a bad jump.
Maybe he can, and he can heal himself back up as well. Still,
That's
the
a
res
bad
won't
jump.
be possible there, but
That's
I
a
think they're
troll
going
jump.
for it in B main.
He's going for a jumping kill.
So we end up back into a 3v3. That's a little bit of a mistake from Full Sense. Hopefully it doesn't come back
Primmy's
to
here.
bite them. They've still got Primmy holding the cross, but the first shot doesn't land. He's a little late on the second as well. They've made it through. They've avoided the main danger, at least for now, but Primmy's waiting for another chance. He misses a second time. This could be the downfall of him. The shorty's out though. Primmy survives that little bit longer. He's going for a long-range shorty kill, knowing that Crystal is already tagged. And 20 seconds as he swaps over to the rifle, Crystal flees.
What is happening? I love this shit.
Here. The position that Crystal decides to play from will be everything.
Yeah, he now needs.
Where does Crystal go here, chat?
Spike plant.
I ramp flank to heaven? Nah, low key. I like this.
The problem is he's so low
I
on
low
HP
key
that
love this spot.
It just has to be that he picks the right spot. And he is quick enough.
I actually love this.
For Crystal, there's not a great place to stand. He's picked a bit of an off-angle corner, but again, timing is everything. Like Primmy could have gone in any direction, and it just depends if he looks at the right way. But Primmy not checking initially, but then will
play there, Crystal.
From
what kind of dog shit positioning is that? You're exposed to every angle.
And just like last time, they
what
go.
What are they doing?
Now we thought that GE
Bro's watching 4 things at once. Some of them cross-eyed.
Scoreline and on 5 for Full Sense. This has got to feel remarkable. They were shut out consistently.
He jumped 3 times.
Closing it out with a Red Bull clutch as well.
Not 1, not 2, but 3 jumps.
Their attack side confidence at an all-time high for this squad. Playing on familiar turf, even so far from home. GE on the defense.
Classic.
Now. It was a stellar start.
Sage
that
wall.
stellar start's all that really remains from that first half. 4-0 to 7-5. The pistol could put them right back within punching distance. Full Sense have found control of the A site. And a plant even coming in for Heaven as well. They've got so much control, so why not late flank as well from Leviathan? This could be a problem for GE. They're only now making it to screens.
That's the scary thing, is they were looking for this, but it's been so far behind that I
Good
think
paranoia. They're pushing through.
Instead, though, their opponents have got aggressive, even still trading evenly.
Flank is aware. Autumn's aware.
Either make a decision to try and check for that flank. It's clear that it's in their mind. The timing is the main thing. The second he drops down is a problem, but while he does, he's caught out Primmy. Even still, though, Leviathan has been holding on to this upper spot, but will hit the shot anyway.
Bro, why did he peek out like he's confused? He peeked out, looked at the spike, was surprised no one's on it, and died. They haven't even tapped it yet.
And for a second there, I saw the AWP on the attack side, no shields on Cruz, and I was wondering what we were doing, but he's gone for the right.
Again, early slow. Knowing that there's weaker weapons, they want to try and deny that control. I like the re-pressure, but there was a player waiting further back with a paranoia on the attack, just to make sure that his teammates were covered. And
I like the initiative from GE.
One of the rifles under serious pressure. Just going to have to try and play within the utility after you get seized. There's nowhere to go. They even expect Udaton flanking. Of course, risks are going to be taken in this sort of round. And a rifle left behind, but they will hold on strong.
They went for that lighter buy so that this round could be theirs. Both teams getting out of this early half, kind of what they want. A 2-1 as expected. The res online for Full Sense, the economy decent for GE.
The audio fucked up right now.
Strong full buy, everything that they want.
Am I tripping? No, I'm tripping.
Is in play.
I have this bike.
But a win for Full Sense here just really gives them the chance
to
skyrocket into the lead on this attack side. They hit that double digits. And he's got another for the smoke.
The spams from Jitboys have been on, and I think Primmy was even thinking about going through the Viper utility, but once you get an opener like that, there really isn't a need to. You know that G are going to have to try and switch up their positioning. Wall being broken. And just look at the full gamble. You can understand it from Global Esports. Like you're in a position where if you try and spread out across the map,
tough gamble.
The chance of victory is low, but also the chance of you losing all your weaponry is very, very high. Whereas in this standpoint, either you get a full stack or you keep your guns. Well, that's the hope at least. And Cruz is trying to sell a ruse, not realizing that, of course, there's not going to be anybody on this B site anyway, but of course they've got to be as diligent as ever. And that 9th round is all but guaranteed.
Oh, they're giving Primy the wall. The timing on that was nice. He can jump up and take early heaven fights, but again, no one's there.
I hate to say it, man. I don't got a horse in this race,
similar scenario. The rifle for Javi, but Yudaton only has that Sheriff. Late round, full sense do come towards him, but the shots don't land, at least not to start. Yudaton's down. Javi taking a lot of damage. He's not put the wall just yet. I think they're going to try to fight this on ramp. No, in fact, wall goes down a little later. Just waiting for the utility to come through. Spam's back have done a ton.
Holy shit, yeah.
Yeah, if anything, it feels like
50 seconds. They're going to go back to B.
This stage, and with how much spam damage there's been, you can understand now the hesitation for
Primy go kill, let's go B. Nope,
seen
everyone.
A snake bite, you've seen the slows. Now you've even heard a haunt. You know there's 3 players on this A side of the map, while still having that man advantage. That's the thing. Like, you look at Patman's position and it's great.
All
but
on Patman, chat.
Not even maybe just one, even
it's
2 if he doesn't get
Patman.
So it really is. He has to just go ham here, and they already know he's there.
Oh
Primy sat him first,
God, he died instantly.
And now the rest are just scrambling to try and get into position.
Blocking sight.
Yeah, they've cleared the site. Not even a shot fired towards Primy. They know that they've got control. Plant needs to come through, and it will.
My God.
Default heaven control held
Primy's
to allow that
feasting
to
right
happen.
now.
Spike planted.
And again, GE now facing into
Maybe
a 2v5.
Primy is just mega comfortable versus other APAC teams.
Now when he's a little bit better than it was by a couple 100 credits. And they're in a 2v5. The call is to save,
like
but this time full sense saying, you know what, we've got a little bit of extra cash in the bank, and we've got a couple orbs missing as well.
And he's
so
just
why not send out at least
comfortable.
Cruz to try to catch them? Kahlua wants to get in on the action as well. So there's no way to get out of this A site now, and the walls will slowly close in on them. Crystal's already down. They know exactly where the last man is, and Autumn's on 10. For full sense, they reach the same 10 rounds and
the start of the game, by the way.
Where they run at them. Again, since the start of the half, basically, we've been like, well, at least if the initial fight goes bad, they've got that res to work with. They even farmed the orbs early for that purpose. They haven't needed it.
Okay. Yudaton with the opportunity, but
ever since I became a Udotan fan,
the last series he had, he was impressive. Luckily, Crystal,
he's been playing the worst Valorant of his life.
He's done well, but
I might be Udotan's worst nightmare
at this point. And there is that res. We said it. It's been waiting there for a long time. Cruz,
Udotan.
Maybe even was willing to take the risk, just to be the one to try and
what a sage wall.
Primy. It does just feel like he goes into a match versus G and just goes, I know I'm going to do well. Like, every fight he's taking.
Wait, Habbo Hotel. Oh my God.
Squeaky clean.
You just unlocked the memory.
And for the remaining 3,
Chat,
again,
you guys ever just unlock random memories?
That's been even throughout this game.
Well, so far there hasn't been a retake from GE. They've been saving every time.
There have been plants.
There have, yeah. Not even a shot fired afterwards most of the time. Now for GE, look, your flank's just been spotted. It's a 5v3. I hate to say it, but we might have to save again. And it looks like they're making the same call. Fleeing once more. It's not a good look. We've had pauses with no changes. We've had the defensive side having to call for 4 versus 5, 2 versus 5, and now a 3 versus 5 save.
Saving again?
This time at least they're allowed to carry their weapons.
Over on the full sense
GE are on fraud watch.
Which is because no one is dying. Like that's the point where we're at. It's not even can GE win a round, it's can they get some kills.
Damn.
At least there's no res online this time, but Primy's one away from the Blade Storm. The ult's in fact more stacked towards GE for now, and they do still have the operator in play. It has to be now though.
I mean, Primy just being alive scares me more than most players with their Blade Storm. In full sense, looking to chip away at some mid-control. Crystal's the man standing on that line. We'll take a very big blow to start this off. As shields all come back on, Rez is there for, Rez heal is there for him as well. And it's a good job, otherwise he would already be out of this round. He's been tagged up heavily. Decay fading. on Full Sense as they wait out in mid. They got pushed back, the ult comes through, and they're happy to just sit and wait, assuming that GE will close in on the flank, will push forward, but 30 seconds on the clock, it's time to make a move now.
But that is the one good thing, is that ult saved a lot of additional time.
He's gonna fade dog and get caught.
Ready and set to try and just make a play through the smoke. There's somebody on the other side ready and waiting, just watching. They get both kills! They're running out of a smoke! And it just still looks so easy. 15 seconds, Autumn has to try and hold the line. But that 1-2 punch of Jitboys and Primi is just unstoppable. 2 standing. At this point, I almost want to see them go for it just so they don't save again. I don't want to say the word.
This could be a save call. Never mind. Well, Unitan's shown them the up. They're not going to let him away with that. Primi running it down, loses his life. But in the meantime, Full Sense have cast a wide net, mid and flank covered here towards A main. Unitan has at least one more fight in him if he wants to get out with this operator. At least it seems like it.
It feels like the most exciting part of the round is whether or not the G player gets to save.
That's been most of the round.
It's so depressing. 2 players. In fact, the 2 most expensive weapons were at this corner. There's the Prowler, there's the response.
Oh my god.
It looked like he should have... How's Cruz alive? He's being healed back up. I was so confused. It must have been a leg shot. Patman trying to be the hero. Push into the spawn, Audacious.
Overheat.
3v3 is maybe the best scenario we've seen in a long time. The TP behind, it's aggressive from Patman. Finally, someone stepping up for Global. Jitboys to try and close out what would be an almost perfect half. But he's got to try and go around the wall. They know exactly where he is. Slow's thrown out, needs an isolated fire. And finally, G have found something.
I don't know, I think the dog tanked the op shot too, because the op shot was on, right?
Oh! He's so unlucky not to get away with that.
That sucks.
Somehow hit the leg. And sure, Cruz fell in the end. This is it.
Was it 103?
And the TP catching both players.
Enemy remaining.
That's what gave them the way back in.
Well, got teammate to shoot it, but yeah, I think
Sage
maybe
wall.
realizing that something's up and Harvey now sat on the wall.
Look at this fucking up down, Chad. The ultimate up down. The Sage Heaven or the Sage on the wall.
Give them information that somebody's there, but they were almost trying to bait the deeper player.
Primi's here, Monka.
The Primi operator. Not something we've seen so much from on the attack. It might just throw a spanner into the works.
Unitan's not in the best position to use this op. Going back up through vents.
Oh god.
Be a death sentence, and they know that they're there now, but Crystal can't get out of this corner. The showstopper, those landed the double. Cruz and Kahlua stood right beside each other. Wrong place, wrong time. And GE, man advantage to work with. They've slowed the play. Patman's in danger, but he's coming out unscathed.
Down A.
Blank.
Well, for now.
Oh my god.
A warning shot from Leviathan. It almost cost him his life. Primi holding the angle. There's not a lot of time left. Almost manages to find something during stop. He quickly found a double and somehow made this one a reality. Autumn rotating from the other side of the map. He'll have himself a post plant once again.
Oh no, Autumn
to try and keep them
Autumn
alive.
has so much pressure to win this clutch.
To do what he's been doing throughout the entirety of the map. Looking for the man up top. The timing slightly away from him. Would have to listen for the drop anyway, so that might just give him an opportunity to re-clear while that time ticks away. His opponent just waiting for him to give an angle, waiting for him to make a mistake, but Primi is just sitting in this corner.
Yeah, Primi is
using
patient.
the time to his advantage, not expecting his opponent to push his utility, but once again, Autumn is there to save the day.
Autumn making the family proud.
The fact that it ends up in a 1v1, it's definitely still a worrying factor. With 3 more in a row needed, and Primi on 27 and 10. It does feel like it's just a matter of time before GE slip.
I think it's fake high
for GE is the more rounds that go by, even if they're close, even if it's clutching, even if it
was not even a bad angle that Primi took. I don't know.
Maybe it should be going the other way. The more that go by, the more the pressure
Autumn
will
just
mount.
Cleared it pretty well, I guess.
They've been laughing, jovial, feeling confident.
I wouldn't go for that angle personally,
GE
but
now starting to win a couple of rounds back.
I thought Primi would like peek something
side, a lot of
sooner.
ults.
Kind of just played it very safely, but it's a way to go about it. It could have worked.
Full sense to play with. And after what has been a lot of A hits in a row, it seems like they're going for B.
Yeah, the B play going through. Late lurk attempted by Cruz, wants to get into that pit.
Primi
He's
sent
chosen
to
his
his
time
death.
just right. Those players in main don't need to push out anymore. They want to rely on this space taken by Cruz. He's used the pit as a smoke to cross
he has a
into
sick
vents.
timing. He has no idea.
It's a big problem now. Full Sense are going to re-gear up for this A hit.
Wait, Autumn's going to call the ropes?
You have to know it's a possibility.
Yes,
You can see how cautious they're being and re-clearing into heaven.
Because they ran sewers.
Through.
Like, they shouldn't run.
I don't think it's going to make it to clear.
Wait,
Cruz,
they don't know the
they
possibility?
can see where it went, but if that information has slipped by, they're in big trouble, and indeed it has. Uditon's being caught completely unaware. Chip Boys sees them on the backside. They know exactly where they are. And moments later, the round is done. 13
Oh my god, the lurk. It worked perfectly. I thought they had an idea.
In both halves. But my
not
god,
at all.
they showed up in the buy rounds.
That was kind of nice, huh?
Really
Cruz takes the lurk timing while his team full distracts on B.
Doing it in
then he pulls him back to A as he's stuck into ropes. Alright, here we go. We're live, by the way. That started pretty quick here.
Yeah, for sure.
GE down 1-0.
I think he has a tough map quite
What do we got
often when he
here?
plays against
Jet
Full
Neon?
Sense, but we'll have to
No.
see if that's a running theme. Already
Wait,
though, a better
Udotan.
start. Pistol round, Primi to
Primi
trade.
trades.
Lua waiting on the angle.
Primi?
It's Primi once again, a one-man army.
What a
that somehow still
dash!
seems to be alive, but they are
Primi!
chasing everybody else. They just can't kill Primi.
Crystal.
It's been the issue
Here's
throughout
their
the
clutch
entirety
player.
of this so far. And now the rotation looks to come in from Cruz.
Here's their clutch player. Can he do it again?
Clutch to try and bring it home.
Primi
And of course,
4K.
who else?
Not
but
skipping a
Primi
beat.
will be the one to
Wait
take the
a
pistol
minute.
for Full Sense.
Yeah.
4-0 up already. If the first map wasn't already his playground, then
They do not want Primi heating up early, man. This is actually very bad for GE.
So he's going to kick things
It's the
off
worst possible
onto
start you can
Alton,
have. You
who's,
lose
of course,
pistol
the player
and
that was
Primi's already like
probably
on
most
fire.
dangerous in one, having that
5
headhunter.
kills to start the game.
Now, if Primi keeps this up, we're going into the bonus round with a Blade Storm.
I like how you said if.
Yeah.
When?
There's always a chance. I saw him have like a single bad round on the last map, so.
Did you? I didn't spot that one.
It was where he only killed one person.
Ah, okay.
It was a very weak performance. A Sagewall going in.
He should be permajet or something, maybe.
This is gone up just as GE round the corner. That might run that clock down a little more, but will at least give an orb.
Sometimes you gotta let your one trick, bro.
As they chip away at that wall, it's very obvious to Full Sense where the play is coming through. Chance for the Blade Storm. For Primi, Chip Boys has taken all of his kills, but there it is, Uditon.
What?
Oh, come on!
That pissed me off. He's playing like me, bro!
It's only
That's
the
what I
second
do.
round,
Chat,
man.
retweet.
Take it easy. Oh, it's disgusting.
At your
Alright, he's playing
expense.
like you and
2-0.
me.
2 rounds in.
Can you retweet that? You and
Something
me.
tells me Primi's not slowing down.
Me, you, and Primi need to be
He has got
stopped.
his Blade Storm.
It's
Yeah,
fake.
7 kills
Low-key
will
fake,
do
but it's
that
all
for
good.
you.
The thing is, their buy in this round isn't good.
What are
It's
you
a very,
doing?
very weak
What
bonus
was
round. But I'm still nervous.
A little bit less nervous now, but Primi's still drawing breath. Luckily, he's on the wrong side of the map.
What did I just witness?
The hit should be coming in elsewhere. Bit of mid-aggression coming out of Full Sense, though. Patman
barrel.
isolated for the time being.
Didn't
They
see
can't
it.
swing deep into him, though. Uditon is further back. And now rotating in his Autumn as well. So there's backup as they look to finish their dinner. Very
Primi
nicely done by
1v5. He wins the
GE.
cycle bulb.
And now all we have to do is avoid Primi getting an ace. Has an updraft to go over this wall. It's exactly what he goes for. There's the first. I'm already a little bit worried, but now, please just take the shot. Please just take the shot, Autumn.
He wants him to plan. He wants him to plan.
Thank you, because that could have got you out of
Do you
control.
know what it was? They were waiting to make sure that Crystal could get the plan.
Hunter's Fury online. Crystal sends in the drone right away. That could be go time for it. Mid-split, though, from GE. Already with so much control. They should be aware of this on the other side, but with a Sage Wall blocking them off, those players on site are completely isolated. A wall of their own has bought them a bit more time, a bit more space to fight from. Now their teammates start to get an angle, but the orb goes up. Chip Boys good onto Uditon, but the Hunter's Fury causing all those problems in that little laneway. It's cleared out a lot of space. I thought maybe they wouldn't expect Cruz. but they've dealt with him as well. G.
Planted.
Now everybody's coming from this little choke
swing.
point. It should be easy to keep them at bay. And with this late play by Autumn, it certainly will be.
Okay, GE holding on.
Start to
They're
this
doing
one,
the strat to avoid Primi, bro.
That operator.
The entire game plan of GE is find Primi and goes to the other side.
Throwing it away.
And right now it's working.
Well, for
Can he save the op?
Global Esports. Already having that decent recovery still. I don't think they're going to be getting that operator out of his hands. I like, though, that we are seeing like just slightly more direct plays. I think using that Hunter through, which they managed to gather up in the previous round to just get them the entry in towards the site. And then also just having that very deep post.
No smiles, probably, bro.
That does mean that what should be an easy contact for GE is on the cards. Nice start by Patman, but the trades come in quickly. All they need to do on GE side now is finish into that A site, grab the plant, and keep those fights nice and ranged.
Hello?
The only player that can really take him in those
He
duels
full
will be
exposes to
Primi.
that angle?
He's miles away. And a res online too.
Whether or not, again, they want to throw anything into this one. Autumn, again, his positioning has been perfect over the last couple of rounds. Immediate trade when his teammate goes down in the form of Patman. Catching players as they look to lurk. And once again, Primi has been completely nullified. Hasn't had any impact over the last couple of rounds because he's just not been in the right place at the right time. GE have done well to avoid him, of course. They want to try and remove this gun, and they will do. 4 players standing for Global Esports. Operator out of the round.
Is the crouch spam good?
Well, full sense after the pause.
Primi's getting active now.
The ult, follows the drone down on mid. Door's going to be open by it, and he slips through.
Ooh, they're going
nice
B though.
Cloak and dagger play. He might even have gotten away with it too.
Has
but
an
they've
idea.
caught Kahlua. Trying to contain that space.
He has an idea.
With him falling,
expect it.
This is the only thing. Door about to open. The wall's just gone down. Patman's even looking the wrong way. It's all down to timing on that mid-fight. Autumn is taking down Leviathan.
Patman heard it.
On the B site, there's a big threat. Jip Boys and Crusoe seem to be dealing with it. Jip Boys up on top of the wall. Oh, it's a nasty angle, and he's got another from there.
That's a sick spot.
Left alone to take
That's a
down
sick
3.
stage wall.
Spam decent, but he won't get to fire that shock dart.
Big win.
Blade Storm finally comes through.
A chance for them to build into a half that has looked good for them. It's worth mentioning as well, it was their defense last time that they struggled on, so already looking more competent, and this A site seemingly going to go under their control with a Viper's Pit as well within the first 20 seconds.
Yeah, Viper's Pit isn't even covering off the spike. It's
they
just
got
covering
a lot
that
of
left
fucking
side,
space.
making this much more difficult to get back onto
Spike's
site.
not on
you have
ult,
to push left. You have to push exactly where GE are waiting for the battle. Paranoia is good to start. Reveal doesn't catch Abby, and now Autumn's able to step into the duel. The trade out decent though. Full sense now pick up the pace of the way back through. Trading as they go, but the pit is the danger. The problem
oh my god, so
is that
close.
the plant is not inside it. At least an orb to work with, and a snake bite sent in would change the game, but there's none to work with anymore. Time ticking fast enough. If they can keep those players away from the spike, a swing out from Unitons. Give it a chance. The Cruz might have ended it. Time though a little bit too low. He's got to run for the hills.
Nice post fight in the end. I think that Full Sense did well eventually to sort of clear out everything.
Oh
like get rid of the,
they
use the ult. They just used the Viper's Pit in the previous. Everything else is still available.
Primi has not picked the right site like the last 5 rounds.
Fight for GE. Same thing for Full Sense. Paranoia is primed and ready. This is going to be a big swing off
that
contact.
mid push he did.
And that contact's about to come through. Maybe now it's a little bit closer
the
than
one time
expected.
he found
They're
them.
right at the door. No time for Paranoia anymore. Drones already falling.
Spike down mid.
He only wanted to take down the man in the drone, and instead he got the whole pack. Uniton is the last man standing, and not for long.
That is insane to get 3 like that.
From Leviathan. Still primed for an aggressive spot, and I like that they've given it up after a couple of seconds. This was the danger, right? If those pistols just come swinging out. Now Kahlua is in danger.
Look at the
Rifle
wall.
picked up. Jip Boys. Oh,
Neon
it's
ults.
nice. 2 taken down. Uniton, the main one. That's the ult gone out of the round. Leviathan, though, doesn't expect the late flame to be coming up right behind him. So Patman gets a freebie. It's a round from Full Sense where they're up against next to nothing. They go pushing. They give aggressive fights. GE, and well, the round's not lost just yet, especially not with Primi sitting on the site. But he's in a very uncomfortable spot with this
Batman
operator.
is still doors.
Dash about to go open.
He's open!
Uncomfortable, the plant position.
A.
Open to main. Cruz has been making this push a couple of times. So much so that all of the recursion. How is he still alive?
Oh my god.
He should have been dead to rights, but the pistol of Patman not so kind. Back to a 2v2 scenario.
Spike planted.
Hunter's Fury available, but you don't finish this man off, and he will punish
Crystal
you
1v2
for it.
again.
Crystal left in a clutch. Hunter's Fury
He's trying to isolate the
1v2
other
would be
guy.
a gamble. He'd need one of these kills first, and any sort of cross
Now he knows
could be
both.
his instant demise. A shock dart would be enough, but it's not quite gone anywhere near a Cruz. A big round
Premi's
from
a
him
magician for
individually.
living that.
G had so much promise with the low buy. Do damage mentally. Like you're getting in positions where you can win these rounds, and then just a few things going wrong.
Oh my
The contact play, but this time Autumn's
right
won the
arm.
fight. An important man down. Kalua's gone as well. Taken full mid control. If they go towards the B side, it would be the more stacked up. But if they do their due diligence properly, they may just find an open site.
There.
Stone's gone through, and Jit Boy's got curious. Down and out.
Player
Cruz.
standing.
Yeah, good work to find one, but I don't think they're going to go push it into the pit anymore. Spike will just flee to the A site. And Cruz putting his pit into this round gets nothing for it. Crossing on
Yeah,
gets
that makes a
caught
difference
and
too.
Dealt with.
It does.
GE right back to winning ways, 5-5.
Hello from the
Especially on
arena.
Fracture.
Spoon Kid Fanboy, how's the
The
arena?
next map in the series, a map where
He said hello from the
global
arena, I'm
esports
just gonna
have looked
believe him that
phenomenal.
he's there. How is it in there, bro?
Oh dear. Yudoton trying to just get information. He's been eliminated immediately.
Oh.
They saw the orb on mid here as well. No
What
more
a
noise
shot.
outside B. Now it's time to connect the dots, and with that kill from Patman,
Jit Boys?
Jit Boys knows exactly what's coming his way. The res might not get a chance to be used,
Patman
but
not
that's
looking
such a
at
good
all.
bait. Jit Boys uses his teammate's TP as a distraction and grabs himself one, back for another, and he's not stopped yet. Sure, Crystal takes that kill, but he's left to 56 HP, and Primi almost takes down the op, but in fact,
Oh my
he'll
god,
wish he
Primi
did.
wins.
It looked
That's
for
the
a
easy
second
shot I'm
like
talking
Jit
about.
Boys
That
has
should be a
done
kill,
enough,
right?
But GE again
Last
fight
round
back,
in the
this
half.
time for the lead.
Bladestorm online, weaponry for the rest. But definitely still an advantage for GE.
Revealing area.
Gotta go.
That reveal's going to be broken, surely? No, in fact, it's just left. Unidon had already made it past. It gave some false security to those defenders. They didn't think that much space had already been taken, but it's how quick Yudoton can be with his own wall to cover him. They've made it to the A site. Yudoton's got another
One
on
more
back.
on yellow.
And now Full Sense stalled out completely.
Lurk
They
on
still
mid.
have that res to work with. With the Viper roll
Res.
up, that's exactly what they're going to go for. Leviathan comes back into the round. Primi finds one, but Yudoton is third. With 3 more on offer, he's looking to find him. A 4K for Yudoton. A man who had a bit of a slower start. Well, he showed up just in time. The lead is for GE at the half.
Yeah, for sure. It's one of those games where it felt like
Udo
GE
with a big round this year.
needed to build up a little bit of momentum. And I think that Yudoton has definitely been the player to watch over the last couple of rounds.
That was the res,
Him and
right?
Autumn have been impressive. The question is, are they going to be able to build into something?
Now,
Let's see
the next pistol underway.
how
Primi
he
has
does on
been the
attack.
star of the show pretty consistently when it comes to these. A 4K to kick us off in the previous pistol. At least for now, he'll avoid the fight.
They're going over, trying to do it again. But in fact, it's only
Sage went over alone.
the one player that's made it over. The rest are wrapping
Oh,
back
he didn't
around.
hear
Even
it.
still, though, Harvey has got away with a kill. Onto Leviathan. Gives them the man advantage.
They're playing post plant?
Their opponents ducking
They don't have
in
any
towards
mollies.
main just to try and have some semblance
Double
of space.
wrap,
They
the
haven't been
flank.
able to put pressure in onto the backside. Of course,
Sage
that
is
Sage
gonna
wall
open
was
door and
used
run back.
in towards middle.
Yeah.
The re-aggression from Jit Boys being attempted
Whoa,
instead, though
Primi.
it is Primi once again. It was 4 kills in the last.
Jit Boys.
There's an opportunity for that again. Him and
Open plant.
Jit Boys looking to do it, but already onto
He's
the
on it.
defusal.
He's on it.
Sticks
Wait,
to
he's
Hawk.
off.
They now just need to clean up those remaining couple of kills.
He's
And in fact,
on
they're not in
it.
the right position to deny this. GE can't just defuse in front of them. They will
W
take
post.
home an 8th round, and even though
Oh my god, no
falls,
one was
it means
main to stop the diffuser.
I'd love to see it.
It's planted for main, but no one's there.
Still some decent amount of credits on Primi because he was gifted that weapon. Crew's a good teammate.
I think he also just understands what the win condition of this round is.
Can Primi get kills here?
Of us do at this point.
Does he have armor? Yeah, he does.
How many can he get? How much damage can he do?
He has
Looking
full
across,
armor.
there's only one player that can actually survive a shot from this outlaw.
Yeah. 4 of them are one shot,
full
chat.
shields, he can survive a little bit more than they can. A jump up, swing out. I think he's been spotted and he's been
has to
attacked
reload.
up. 10 HP. Hit by that outlaw, surely at this point there is no more damage to be done. It's at least a
Primi
pistol
win
kill
factor
coming up
did
for
not
Jit Boys,
work.
but considering
They picked this map for a reason. As we said last time around, it was GE who
This is
decided
the
to fight
round.
here. And based on
If
what I'm
they
seeing,
want to bring it
looks like
back,
they're
it's
pretty
got to
happy
start
to
here.
see this battleground
Bonus for GE.
I'm yet to see a reason why either side has opted to pick the opponent's choice. Adaptations.
Yeah, that's true.
Not working so much. Primi's just going to try and flash it through.
Good counter.
Dealt with because of it. An aggressive push through, but
Jit
because
Boys.
Jit Boys was able to get the res, he's going to bring back Leviathan. Of course, still some weaker weaponry in this round for the side of Global, but those 2 snipers, let's just say they can't be faced.
They're also most definitely not a surprise factor.
No.
They had the outlaw in the previous round. One was dropped on the floor when they faced off against some pistols. You know that they're going to have at least one here, if not both. So full sense.
They're going for exits.
Very passive. Nobody is peeking. The Sage wall is up to stop the push through.
GE going for exits though.
And that's exactly it. GE have acknowledged that they don't have any chances to really deal any death blows on the run back into sight. So instead they sit outside, starting out nicely with one.
Can Autumn get anything here?
Full sense have found a safe little cubby to hide away in, or so they think. Great work to make this costly. It almost got worse.
Because they can't be shot from anywhere else.
Full sense are gearing up for a
So we wanted to get there.
hit right away. Swinging into the angle and getting out of there was Autumn. He spotted one. Not a whole lot of information to work with.
Good damage on Primi.
Not going to drag the rotates just yet, but G have just pushed up in B main. Full sense need to pick up the pace now as their back is wide open. Primi. Oh, he's gotten him again through the wall, but Crystal's made it away. He should be dead to rights.
I think the post plant's card.
The 2 aggressive positions. Reed was there. The TP even paranoid off so that Autumn couldn't get anything. Full sense have done well to get in a post plant without really taking too much damage for it. You can even see some of the hesitance.
You are not going up there, I'll tell you right now.
From Udotan. He's on a long rotation back, maybe hoping that they start looking back in the other direction, but instead, Killer has found a couple. Trade immediate from Autumn. This fight could be everything, and Leviathan will win it. That final trap play is a bit underwhelming in the end for the remaining couple. They were almost waiting for that. That was meant to be the moment the round flipped, but instead, that time has gone.
Honestly, it's not that
bad. The remaining couple of
bad.
players will flee to survive, and Full Sense are going to turn it into a couple round streak.
Their money's so shit. This seems like a typical GE throw type of game.
Not great.
It's eco here.
The chances looking fantastic for Full Sense.
Ooh, fake the A split.
This is a sneaky play. They've been conditioning GE. And this time the wall is that little bit further.
And they spotted
slipped
Sage.
through it and moved to the B site, catching the rotations, leaving Javi completely isolated. The wall doesn't last a second, and Javi lasts even less. He's giving them a chance.
Actually,
a 3v3 now from a round that looked lost moments ago. G are back in contention.
That's a big kill.
And I like that Autumn's not taking more fights, but a kill there would have given them favor.
He's on. Look at Jet, look at Jet, look at Jet, look at Jet.
Keep the players with the weaponry, but Primi's timing here could be everything. One player looking away, the drone being sent through, and that one's for free. And he's not being greedy with it either. We talk about this man and his ability to run it down to disrespect opponents, but in this case, he knows how important these rounds are. They are not in a massive lead, but in the round, they most certainly are. Patman to try and face versus 3 for him. Credits actually very low.
Wow. I mean, they had a chance there.
Autumn's denied any further control here with the op. Nice slow right off rip.
I was going to say, I wonder if after this one it might be a pause. I was starting to question if it would already be the case.
He crouched the shot.
Waiting for the operator to be in hand for Autumn, but it hasn't found the impact they desired. Heavy A presence.
They see the op A and they gear to go towards A.
Or an almost 1-2 punch, the potential to aggress and then the potential
want
to
to
delay
go to the
instead.
op.
They're really going to need that delay because already a multitude of players looking to try and split through in towards this A site.
Wait, they scanned Autumn.
Tags already. They know where Autumn is. They know where Happy is. But dealing with them is a completely different story. Autumn's found himself an easy peasy pickup. And then Crystal and Happy show up as well. Last player known to be in main. Steps even heard now. Confirmation. And they've got him boxed in. Kahlua saving this
they
weapon.
thought the op rotated? I wonder, yeah.
What's on his mind? But
might just be going for an all-in on B. They are not sending anyone anywhere else on the map.
Tag them.
No backup plan this time. In they go. The pressure onto GE. Patman's already tanked 2 shots from Thunder's Fury. But Uditan lined them up without even realizing.
Autumn!
Oh, Autumn's desperately low. The HP traded, but if Leviathan gets greedy, he's going to be in big trouble.
What?
All here, and the shock darts landed onto Primi. A big pickup.
Not
just to remove that player, but to buy that little bit of extra time now as they look for the plan. Leviathan knows there's an off on the other side, but they don't seem to care. They're swinging into it. They're looking for the fight up against Autumn. Confidence on display. So close to finding the pickup, and in fact, in the end, but not quite close enough. 11 rounds for GE by the narrowest of margins.
Wow. Wow, that was so actually calm.
If he had landed that, one of the craziest clutches of all time. And he still seems to be laughing away, but that is a seemingly a death blow.
Holy shit, dude.
11-8. To the attack side.
They're broke.
It leaves them with very little to play with. It's a death ball once again. All 5 players in towards this A site. Primi leading the charge with the Bladestorm.
Ooh, he got over the wall too fast.
Under his belt.
Big entries.
I'm not sure this is the
Shock dart is beautiful.
In the hands of Crystal, man, flying through the air would be scary. Already, they're going to invest that Viper's pit.
They're so fucked in that
on the other side with spams.
The stun's gone in. No one following it.
Oh my god, he tanked the fucking drone for him.
Dead to rights. Cruz had no chance anymore.
Oh my god.
Won't last long. Leviathan almost the hero of the previous round, but he hasn't got it in him again. 12 now for Global Esports.
Both teams about to lose their map pick.
They're going to try this again. It has just been all in plays.
Well, that wall's not lasting long. But Full Sense don't intend to just go sprinting through.
There was Texas.
They've avoided the spam early on. Broken the Sage wall already. Not a bad start to the attack side. Now they've fully cleared out middle. The one thing they don't know is that GE have taken all this space on B. Full control of B main. And all behind.
They have full info though. Why is Patman walking
Even with
out?
all that B information, they go for aggro on mid. And that's why the crunch has at least traded it out.
It's taken out their Viper as well. Crossing into this site now becomes so much more difficult. Instead, they have to fight it. They have to go aggressively. Primi's going to be brought back, and he just about survives the shock dart. It's not quite going to finish him off. However, Udotan on the flank will looking for a little bit more overdrive. Maybe there to close out this map. Only one standing, and GE are not done yet. They may have lost their map choice, but now they've won their opponents.
They lost their map choice 13-9. She was on the other foot in the previous. Primi had his star map on split, but Udotan showed up.
Winner goes on,
now all that's left
loser
is
goes home.
There's Full Sense. Start on the defensive side. Look at GE, Orb on B, and everybody ready to walk into a wide open A side.
Yeah, the defense are just putting that pressure into middle. They've left both sides open, but timing this over the top is going to be important. Otherwise, somebody will get trapped out. And
Phoenix Fork. Phoenix Fork.
Too much though. Autumn took the orb on the other side and now has ended up as a lurker. He might be wrapped on himself. A wraparound from Cruz. Udotan very aggressive, but now being spotted, has to be careful. Looking to just try and retreat, but he's kind of left his teammate behind. Autumn now catching out one, and in fact a second in that mid position. He was ready for Cruz. And now gives them the man advantage, and that's the signal for Yudotan to fall back. Even still, though, avoiding Primi, that little bit more difficult when he's right up in your face. They have managed to deny the defusal, though, and it wasn't half. And because of that time, it's ticking even further. It's Autumn to get them that pistol round. And GE start off with a bang.
It's interesting as well because GE went towards B, saw nobody there, nobody fighting long, no one pushing up, no noise in middle. You're out. And so they decide to go into that A site, no doubt from Full Sense's perspective, that's the exact opposite of what they want.
As you mentioned,
bonus for GE.
Autumn with that running back, immediate space taken. It seems like they're just setting up for a very aggressive starting towards this A site, and only Leviathan here, but the rotation already in from his teammates.
The lurk
Crystal's
is on.
A lot of space. Has to be something Full Sense are wary of. They have no control over middle, but for now, at least, it looks like he is a dagger already placed in their back. They are none the wiser.
Oh my God.
Double doors is wide open. That's a perplexing gap to leave and to not
now
even
look at Phoenix.
Think about.
Look at Phoenix.
G have an advantage, but the problem being that the player
he's back
isolated.
through.
Crystal
How?
The same push! And where else could he have gone? What a mistake! Being here, but Primi is making up for it. He's got 2 under his belt already. Chip Boys with another spike down right in front of them, but Crystal, he can surely not again!
Ace.
He's caught 4 players off guard! And a chance for an ace, but it's Primi who stands in their way! He'll be put to bed. No
How
ace
did he
today,
get back out, chat?
That's a round to be studied.
I can't believe it.
That's mental. It seems like the entirety of the round Full Sense were blinded, and one man's vision was crystal clear. That is insanity.
I can't believe he went back out.
I think it's because they see Jit Boys go through and, I've cleared that spot. He must have just run away, but the one gap that you didn't expect him to push was the one he already pushed. Crystal getting away with.
For him to even get the first was ridiculous. It's a gap that they left open, but the second, the third,
oh my
and
God.
the fourth,
Primi
now
out.
Primi.
Knives gone.
Well, that's a 3-0 start for GE up against Pistols in these kind of rounds. Primi's normally the
Is there a
saving
hard
grace.
favorite in this match, chat? It's FS, right?
Shut down immediately.
FS are the favorites.
And from here, it is a very easy conversion, especially with Cruz down.
Like 60-40, 70-30?
About accelerate into B, flash out of that smoke, and the world's your oyster. Might even bother him with the flash.
Another electric start to this map for GE. We've seen
low-key
it before.
50-50. 55-45,
This is already feeling different. Autumn on point. Crystal was highlighted on the desk last time out playing this versus Leviathan, 21-10.
Right there.
And again, they had a lights out attack side for Full Sense. We're already going to be starting to ask the question.
Holy mouse jump.
Why did they pick Breeze and why did they take it here if it doesn't turn around at some point? And already Autumn once again, of course, he's going to keep pushing this. He wants to try and earn up as many orbs as humanly possible. They are losing players along the way, but that ultimate is worth its weight in gold. This now becomes dangerous, though, more than dangerous. The problem, though, is that timer.
He's on it. Hey, buddy.
He is just trying to stick it over the line. There's no way. Surely not. Thank you, Hovey, for stopping that. For a second, I thought they were just throwing.
Let him defuse.
So thank you to whoever said no, bro. I think he has that.
No, I think
he might have enough time.
Did he not hear the tap?
That was close, but 4 over on this A site. This is leaving a lot of pressure on Cruz. He has his wall to cover that gap in the double doors. It's good that they filled in that gap, I suppose. Can't see that being a big problem. And then it's util to play behind on B at least, but honestly surprised to see them even still pushing.
Also disjointed.
Why are they so aggro?
Boys still fighting. Killua falling back. Clearly having different ideas. And you know what? Everybody misses sometimes.
Primi's feeling it, though.
Almost saved him as well. Gave him a little boop. Made him harder to hit. Full Sense. 4 versus 2. A lockdown still to play against, but no issues. Love this reposition from Cruz as well. They know they're coming from lane, so up go the Thorns, and he goes long. I liked it because he was containing information, but now he's swung in.
Given an opportunity. Lockdown now online for Crystal.
Where are you?
He's been phenomenal in this map so far. Still
Bring them down.
a man advantage. With that operator.
Drop it.
Now is the timing of the lockdown. It just knows that, okay, let's make sure that they can't even get it to half. Activating those nanos. It has to be a push-up. In fact, they're just going to go running towards this, trying to destroy it. Instead, they walk into
my God, Crystal for the ace.
Again, it seems to be his map. And only Primi stands in his way. Last time, he did it.
Wow.
But this time,
Crystal's a monster, man.
Crystal was born on Bell, but this time, he is the jewel.
Dude. 5v3, by the way.
What a
gets 2 picks off the rip.
Crystal so far. You said it in the opening series, opening map, I believe it was.
Oh my God.
He was the trailblazer for this squad. He's now had a 4K and an ace. Currently on this map, 11 and 2. And he's a big reason that GE find themselves.
He's got to feel hard done by that he ends up in a 1vx situation at the end. Leviathan, there's no way out of that. Even getting hit by the outlaw.
Yo, they're starting to crumble, man. Primi and friends.
It seems like G are just playing with the rotations. They've got that opening
Starting
kill
to
and then they're just
crumble a
going back
little
the
bit.
other way.
Well, especially when you go this way and you don't see any of that utility from Vice.
Going back
So
to
at
B.
this point, you know that Vice is probably set up on A. You've picked B. You've opened it up. They're going to over-rotate. Now the noise is being made on A, trying to make them think about going back in the other direction. But those steps are heard. They've just heard a lot of them drop down, and Uniton swung into the wall. Okay, shot from Autumn, and he follows it up with another.
Oh,
But Cruz answering.
on the other side.
This is far from a 1 round.
Oh my God.
I think both teams are kind of lost as to where the other is going. You can see the defenders having to try and fight both sides of the map. It feels like it could have been a bit more simple, but G have been trying to push and pull, and well, they're going to push straight into another Autumn. Another superb round for him, but it's on to Cruz. He's managed to dodge the running back. He's just going to go in towards it, and it's going to get him just as he goes back into position. A Red Bull clutch of
What a
sorts for
fucking
Cruz.
round to lose,
He hit
dude.
the timing perfectly. Looking at the run it back for Jit Boys if he can find the position, but it has been a
4-1.
tougher game for him so far.
This is a really nice setup. Primi's keeping A main control. Even if he dies, they get to delay a little bit longer with the Thorns and wrap back in, but it's on double doors. This flash could be devastating. I think Jit Boys is going to eat this for dinner.
Wow.
Oh, man. It's a 3-course meal. Jit Boys gone. The A site now under heavy threat. At least Uniton's going to be isolated when he goes through that. Oh, no. He spotted it in time. They trip the wall, they make noise outside A, and now the wrap back again, the double flank by G, but it hasn't quite worked. Full Sense realizing just in time that the play is still coming towards them on this B site.
Big Vice hole.
Goes to Steel Garden as well. That's going to make it even more difficult. GE boots on the ground, Black coming in, but they don't know about Leviathan. Now they do.
Oh my God.
He's got another.
GE are clapping right now.
No choice. They even checking his back. They know there's been lurks on lurks. Late plays after late plays.
This elimination,
and that one felt much more like
I feel like Primi still can't
like
find
the trip
them.
of the wall. It seemed like Uniton wanted to go through it, gets caught, and then they just decide to go back in the moment. I think the Steel Garden was well placed, but Javi, being the one player that wasn't caught by it, ends up defending his teammates as they make their way back into the site. This time, the push and pull, those rotations working out for Global Esports, and Full Sense falling further and further behind. 6-1 down. A decider map that if you go looking at like recent results, you'd think they'd be mad to choose, but one that they've been very comfortable on themselves.
Almost guaranteed with that round win, but instead it has slipped away, and GE now have a chance to extend that lead even further. It is going to be
Primi's here for the fight this time.
Mostly bandits on the side of Full Sense. The only man with a rifle is Primi, but he's here. And he's got more than enough backup. He swings in amidst the chaos. But GE!
Oh no, they're
they only
getting run
lost
over.
a single duel. That rifle from Primi had a chance. Everybody was focused on a different player. Out he swung, and someone's ripped his head clean off, leaving Cruz alone. 1 versus 4. Listen, this clutch could put the win well and truly into Full Sense's sails, but we all knew 7-1 was coming.
Now sit at a global event. Now look to take their spot that little bit further. And of course, with the amount of kills that Chris has been getting, there's no surprise. He has the lockdown available, a chance to clear out the back of the site, even having that Cosmic Divide, the one dangerous position is towards the back, and this is a full set play. I like this. The
God.
Judge invested into just to take that deep control.
Yeah, no one's quite going to be through that screen, unfortunately. Cosmic Divide
Gonna go down
giving
soon.
a safe haven for Udatom for now, but it's going to fade soon. So will that smoke. And then it's push time. The flash seemed good. Well, they only get
Trades.
1 forward. Pac-Man
Big kill
doing his
here.
best to pull this back into favor.
Wow.
He holds his ground. Oh, running
Traded.
into Primmy's a
2v2.
mistake, though. The ult put through by Jip. Boys, he's already
Tapping it,
on
but
the
he's
spike.
dead.
He's going to
Get
get
it
it to
hard.
half at least before he disappears, and that's given them a chance
player
now.
standing.
Tapped again, but Jip Boys goes down. Crystal was camping
Was that
on his ultimate.
good?
Could he just defuse this?
He could try, but they're already going to be on him. Nicely done by GE. Another danger dealt with.
Can't
And a
stick. They had a
huge
song.
lead built up already.
Was that
And
good?
there's plenty of
The
this
Phoenix
half still
popped
to
ult,
go.
went for the half.
This isn't a fair representation of how the series has been so far, but we were worried about what happened when we got to Pearl. There's still time to recover this half, but the other side
What
of the
a
map
spin.
is gone. And oh my
Wow.
God! Pac-Man! He should have been in danger there. It was 4 players with
Can't believe he
pistols
turned the flash
swinging
and still got 3.
blinding him, and he still comes out with 3. It seems like any danger in this round is gone already, and it would have been dangerous
Dude,
if
they're
the
getting
rifle picked up
smoked.
numbers even. Blade Storm online. Instead, it's Primmy all by his lonesome.
Yeah, he now has to make a decision of just like, do I even want to just risk the rifle? Sure, you have the Blade Storm. It feels silly to not utilize it, especially when you combine to the next round, but let's be real. You've got Harvey with 8,700 credits. You are not damaging their economy enough to make a difference in this half, and you might be gifting orbs over that maybe get an extra ult online. He's still going to try and maybe just show them that they should still be scared of him, but the fact is they are not. Udatom will put him down, earn an extra orb towards his overdrive, and 9-1 in the lead. No matter what you expected in this series, right now it's looking like an incredibly dominant conclusion. Full Sense desperately need these last couple of rounds.
Yeah, the problem is their grip on this series, their grip on this final map. It's tightening with every round that they find. Crystal still sitting 15 and 3.
I don't even know what Full
2
Sense should
players
do.
on their squad have only died 3 times. Full Sense struggling. And the read this time early towards the B site, they stack up 3. Now seeing presence in A main, a mass exodus of the B site. They're going over to the right side. They're reinforcing the Vice setup after seeing that initial
turret,
contact,
though.
but GE back off. Not fully. But they're making this look like, frankly, they're making it look like a terrible fake. This looks like they're throwing themselves at the A site with one guy going, hey, look, I'm here. So that they can then hit the B site. Here comes the Prowler, here comes the noise, here comes Udatom. So now they go, oh, we were wrong. It wasn't B, it was A. No, it wasn't A, it was B. And now the spike is going into the A site. Now it's only going to be Cruz.
It's actually nice.
He still has his setup.
It's actually nice.
Thorn's not blocking off the main body of the Force, and Udatom's doing an excellent job in selling that fake.
Vice is here.
They need to kill
Do they
him
expect
clean,
it?
Cruz is still here. He's still waiting, and Opta does just that.
No
Genuinely
way.
hasn't been missing all the way through the game. A post plant.
No
They even have
way.
themselves a Nightfall.
Fatal.
How aggressive they want to be. Deep Smoke's flashed through it by that defensive side. Jip Boys has done well.
Double
Harvey
trade.
does just as well. Evens things back up. Primmy low.
He's gonna flank. Pac-Man's gonna flank them.
Sat up
I'm calling
close
it.
aggressively. A jump up here would seemingly mean demise.
Unlucky.
Go in behind them though, he's timed it to perfection. First comes easy, but he's not going to risk it. Not going over aggressive. Harvey still just sat in the corner low from that previous battle, and Pac-Man is there again.
W payout.
10-1.
I mean 10-1, brother.
9 more rounds than their opposition.
Is the best this could be. And they'll start with 4 players on the A site. Guess where GE are? And they've just heard at least 2, I think 3, pushing up on A. Immediate response, go to B. They probably even assume they're walking into the Vice setup, but Full Sense 4-man push where their Vice setup is. So this site is done. No defense. It's all for GE in the post plan.
And well, if you can't tell by the scoreline, those have gone pretty well already. Clue has done well. This time trading much more effectively. But it's going to be left to Crystal. He's in no man's land, still in middle. an opportunity for them to get towards the spike. Already looking to try and shroud his vision. He looks to try and run through. Stuck in the mud. Already that defusal is going all the way. I don't think he can stop it this time. At least a semblance of hope. A final round being picked up by Full Sense. But Mitch, they are so far behind.
Any believers?
And it was a 2-0 with the same first two maps. They managed to take Breeze, and now on Pearl, they are massively in the lead.
All right. A must-win pistol.
For Full Sense.
More than ever. Primmy's dead.
Players on the other side, but they're not deterred. Swinging in for these fights.
I stunned out both of them, low key.
He's already got himself a double the man, talking in the halftime about revenge, and he's certainly gotten his own. Udaton and Crystal, the last two alive. Crystal on full health, and Leviathan certainly anything but.
Recovering it.
Maybe a slight misread from the defense initially.
Does he win these?
Leviathan definitely thinking about that flank. Of course, there's been a major issue of this game so far as the players backstabbing, but that tap of the spike.
It's such a hard clutch.
It seems like the players on G are just waiting. They're waiting for that plant to actually go down, just in case he's selling a ruse, just in case he's trying to get behind them.
Spike planted.
Instead, trapped within the smoke. That's given him a gap, an opportunity, but instead it's the headshot through the wall, I believe.
Yeah,
and Crystal once again.
It didn't land on his,
the one
I don't know.
to save Global Esports. That
bang.
pistol round. Light shields coming in, an opportunity to almost just.
We get a draw for this, yeah.
SMG and.
Falling behind them, Patman.
Ooh, he's just about going to survive. That's a really good combination coming out of the attack, but it doesn't get quite as much as they would have hoped for.
Poor Art. Judge doors.
Bit of damage.
There's an alarm bot here,
retrieved. Though. Defense obviously not taking any chances with their own buy. Definitely having information of this split.
Flash out for Autumn. Oh,
wow, he's looking.
Primmy's already gone in. He's taking
Primmy double
inside
entry.
the cloud burst and now found a Spectre for another. Udaton holds on to control of A main. Yeah, it takes away any sort of comfort ground for Full Sense. Instead, they have to fight for ground elsewhere. Space taken towards the defender spawn to jump into the window. Spotted. Happy won't get the kill though. A lot of success for Full Sense in the force buy, and it seems like they've done just enough. They've come online right when they needed to. Crystal, a menace to them so far, but his impact in this round is negligible. And Udaton, well, it might be time to save. Not because you want this weapon for the next, but more so you don't want Full Sense to have it. Third round, Tom. When do we start believing? 10?
Oh. Yeah, it feels
I don't start believing until 11-9.
I think maybe a little bit earlier, because I do think that we've already seen capitulation at times.
11-8. 11-8.
Again, I think back to that.
All right. Eco for G, one Save Guardian.
They have beaten the best of the best. That's unfortunate, though.
Premier with the opener again.
Weapon that could be used in this round, and it's gone.
One man that could take a shot off Primmy when he takes two. That's a bit of an awkward fight. Patman with a chance. Prowler sent out.
Oh my god.
That's it. That's it. Yeah, he's going to be put in the ground right afterwards. As long as Full Sense can keep that up, at least trading, it should be fine. But to be honest, you want to see these rounds go by cleanly. It's not like they need much money to bounce back. As long as they can buy for one more round, it's fine. But
it's pretty actually good. He's definitely actually good.
So it feels repeatable.
Yeah, I guess the other thing you can say, though,
how
is
good though?
Some of these weapons you almost don't want into the next round. When you're going to try and win that many in a row, I'm not sure I want to see a Spectre coming in for Kahlua. But at least for farming up those orbs versus Eco, that's exactly what you want. Leviathan one away from his ultimate. I don't think anybody would be saving a Bulldog if he was to go down, so he's just going to go and grab that. In a normal round, that would be a silly or risky thing to do. In this sort of round, it's not too bad for Crystal, though. They're starting to build up some orbs of his own. Of course, that has helped out.
What the fuck?
It would have been insane if he landed it, but
dude, that's kind of close.
And despite how the first map went, this is a completely different story when it comes to the buy rounds, or well, pretty much any of the rounds. G have looked like the better team. There's been gaps there for Full Sense, exploited at times. There's been individuals showing up on the attack in the previous half. This is great, though. Deep Prowler
To
came in
be
from G,
fake.
didn't see anybody outside A. They took the orb, they ran away. Full Sense know they've got a free side over there. All Primi has to do is sell the fake. And with the Cosmic Divide in play, him even just showing there is enough.
Damn,
He can
it's
sack off.
it's a good fake.
It's a great fake. G have fallen hook,
It's a
line, and sinker, and
good-ass
they're only
fake.
just starting to realize. And the best thing is he
They
didn't
won't even know
die.
after they
So
plant
now
it.
he can do sort of what we saw Autumn
Actually, they
doing on
will.
the other
Never mind.
side.
Fate's
Just
here.
Spike
have
planted.
this late flank that they're going to have to try and clear. With him also in position and the wall not being tripped, they know that they're pretty much all coming in from a similar angle. He can even watch into mid. The running back, though, will look to lead the charge. Maybe pad the gap, and already Autumn's got two! He shouldn't have got away with anywhere near as much from there. They set up the strategy to perfection, but can they hold on to the round? It's not looking likely. Primi, Leviathan, make that just one. They sold their opponents. And now they look to see it all fall apart.
Oh
GE.
my god.
Somehow
Was that their
made that
own
look
Phoenix
easy.
wall? I think it was, right? I think it was their own Phoenix wall, and then they flashed through it.
The fact that they got
I'm not
baited
sure,
in so
actually.
much is the two flashes. The first from Autumn got him that close.
Maybe it was
The
Autumn's.
wall allowed him closer, and the flash in, 2 kills into his hand immediately. Full Sense, 8 in a row to stay alive at Masters London.
8 in a row. Did you see him?
Nice start.
Yeah, good read, but
Not a great
immediate response. Crystal has been phenomenal. Oh, it's a push through!
Stop it.
Unitom wants to end it here, but he'll trade for his life. 2 kills found. Bladestorm was picked up by Primi.
Patman has ult.
It puts them into an even scenario. Patman already on a fast flank. There's no utility to stop him at this stage, but the positions, at least for now, are good from the attack.
There's still a lot of time for G to work with.
Concealment.
Patman slowly making his
Damn,
way
he's
down
gonna fade
bomb.
ult
Soon
them.
the Nightfall can go in. This is the time to put it through. Prowler starts, sees one in the corner. Okay, no, now we're just gonna launch straight in, but Primi!
Oh my god, Primi.
Has bailed them out again.
Yo, has Primi carried
4K
these kind of
with the
comebacks?
Bladestorm to give Full Sense
Primi,
up
if you're good, prove it
57.
now.
I almost feels like he'd need over 40 unless the rest of the team start to step up.
4 players there. It's a great flash from Autumn, but it comes in a little late. Jib Boys is able to punish. They know on Full Sense's side that there are numbers on A. Leaving is the right call. And whoop, that's probably not where that flash was supposed to go. They will decide to, oh, maybe it was. Initially, I thought he was going to put it on site to sort of fake out, maybe just buy them an extra couple seconds, but it looks like he's going to hold the space late, and then they'll go back there with the spike. He can flash to deny any contact, any re-aggression. An extra Phoenix flash coming around. Well, they don't have the Phoenix anymore, so that'd be tough. But a Prowler going in, something like that. Indeed, he'll pop it a little bit later, but very, very patient from this attack side. As we said, late on, they go back to A. But GE seem to have
Next
the numbers.
is GG because of GE ults. It's true.
On the GE side.
If they can win the ult cycle, make comeback.
Really need
Maybe.
to rotate just yet when you're in such a low buy, but Cruz is quickly farming up those eco frags. Yudotan has been able to get
30
one.
seconds left.
That puts his ult online.
Oh,
He's going to risk it
popping
for a
the ult.
biscuit. Try and bring this round home with an overdrive. And then he's left space for Patman.
Oh my
So
god,
close to
Chad, he
taking
had
out
it.
Cruz. That
He
was
actually
2 health
did have
remaining
it.
for the IGL.
2 HP.
Full Sense continue their climb back.
That would have been a fucking tragedy,
This should have been an easy round. The fact that they showed 2 players on that initial push, it meant that Yudotan was flying under the radar. It meant they didn't expect Patman to swing in
Nice
like
try.
that, but as frustrating as it is to not get more from that situation, there are still 6 more chances
5-man
for
B.
Global Esports to carry on their run here at London, to send home
They're doing a B
the
rush.
finished above them.
Well, they also didn't throw in Patman's ult. They still have plenty to play with.
There's 3 here.
Looking like a more direct play off the back of the running back. Where you can see the
They have
defenders are
KJ
just
ult.
trying to avoid it. Sitting all the way back. Is there enough time for him to
What
find
the
anything?
fuck is this?
Instead, Primi still in position. Weaponry about to be taken away, at least from
They're trying to
one.
fight the KJ ult.
Autumn just waiting on the other side of it. A little bit risky, but didn't want to be caught running across. They're really trying to play ahead of this retake, but they got to be careful. The swing through only gets 1. But now the
playing for
lockdown
long.
can be put into play. A more passive post plant will have to be taken here.
Yeah, they'd already used the Phoenix utilities, and no chance to burn that lockdown alive.
And fatal. Oh my god, how do you beat that?
They've got to start making a move. These players could already be on it, but
no flashes.
That's bought a little bit more time. Crystal from the top row.
Wait, they have a
He's looking to
flash.
swing through, but the spam full blind, and he can't
what?
get the line.
Where did Primmy come from?
Slipped right past.
Where did Primmy come from? He went over the wall. Oh my god.
Another.
Wait, how did they get the flash? I didn't see a flash.
They're starting to believe.
Oh my god.
Oh, we saw in the last round a little bit of
Primmy
frustration.
went over the back of the wall. We need to see a
What
replay.
point does the doubt start to creep in? They've just managed 3 rounds in a row. They need that total to go up.
Oh
to
wait,
8.
he was inside the whole time.
But the one thing I said in the last round was, hey,
God.
at least they didn't use all those ultimates up. Well, which they have now.
Wow.
Everything is offline.
What a win.
And you can hear from their own comms that they're starting to believe in this comeback. It is the perfect time, in my mind, for a global esports pause. But I feel like if you're the coach on the other side, this way you start going, hey,
you updrafted onto it. It's a bad Astral.
down we were.
That's true. If the Astral's a bit further
They're now
out.
calling a pause. You are in their heads.
All of their eggs in one basket towards this B site. And a mid-fight seemingly underway for G, at least to start with.
Yeah, they have nothing to play with here. It's just the pistols. Ults, not online. Of course, there's always a chance, but it feels like a 1%er. And with a post plant already in,
Spike planted.
2 ults available.
This round should be fine.
This one's
You
expected
invest
to
the
be
fatal.
clean.
Great work by Jib Boys. Even the Blaze going up to slow them down that little bit longer.
Oh my god.
Angle up top though. Cruz almost got completely caught off guard by that. Flash doesn't land, okay, but Primmy's there to clean
No,
up.
Primmy just shoots and they die.
4 in a row now.
He just shoots and they run into the bullets,
A little
man.
bit spooky.
This was the moment I said. 8 or 9 rounds.
It is
Primmy is
just
plus 33 and his teammates are all negative.
And fall all the way down.
Yeah.
The impact rounds that both Crystal, Autumn
Yeah.
have had, he now has the most kills. And the longer this goes, the more GE start to sweat. A game that was done. Like it,
I mean, now the comeback is on. This round determines it, really.
Retrieving flash.
And as said, all they need is 1 round. Their coaches had some time to talk. This was the round they were talking about.
Oh, fuck.
This is a gap again. GE have
They know,
given it, but
though.
they know that they have, hoping that these players keep walking through, that they can force that fight. But
Trying to find the alarm bot.
full
The
sense of giving
turret.
it up. Prowler confirms someone's still around. Art's going to keep numbers from GE towards this A site. Full sense are hitting the lighter side of the map. They do still have to go through Killjoy utility, but the way they're going, they're bypassing it all.
Oh my god, Primmy. Primmy's dead!
Deal with Crystal, but that's been easier said than done at times. Oh! The Gravwell was sent in! A stun as well, and Crystal's found himself too in the choke. Cruz, try as he might, he doesn't stand a chance, and now it all falls apart for
Bro, Primmy died and they all died immediately. Oh my god.
Esports send home regional
That's tragic,
rivals,
yeah.
and the taste of revenge is theirs.
Crystal, a man that joined this team,
Crystal
not being
nuts.
able to play with his prior duel to rules. He's now become that diamond in the rough, a man that had a phenomenal showing. So many high-impact rounds, and well, I am sure that victory is going to taste so sweet for the side of Global Esports. The team that beat them regionally falls in London. Full Sense, unfortunately, couldn't replicate their regional success. And unfortunately today in London, only 1 from Pacific could go marching on. They're not through to the playoffs just yet, but they've left themselves a chance.
It's bittersweet for the boys to send home
Damn, they gave them all hugs,
some
dude.
of their regional rivals, some
That's
of
nice
the
of
boys
him.
they're used to seeing week in, week out. Well, they won't see them for a while. A long trip home for Full Sense, but a long road ahead of Global Esports.